you not remember your username?
I've used it once.
Kat's got a new computer. Catherine's got a new computer. And she can laugh. Does anyone know what Catherine's username
My
is?
Twitch one.
On Twitch. Does anyone know what Catherine's... Welcome to the show. We're a little bit late.
We had important business.
We were watching Bret Michaels' Rock of Love. And we saw who he voted off. And then you're lucky. There's another 5 minutes, and I stopped it once we've seen who'd voted off. But it means I haven't eaten my dinner yet. It's vegan. I've got a vegan. I'm not fully committed to the veganism again, but I'm trying where it's easy, and I've got a vegan Domino's. You had Hawaiian.
Yeah, which is virtually vegan, isn't it?
The pineapple.
I think that cancels out the ham.
That's all right. Catherine_Boyle.
Oh. Why did I choose that? Okay, right. Yeah, okay, this can happen.
Does anyone know her password?
I think I know it.
Does anyone know her password? Hello, everyone.
It's not that. Right, okay, here we go.
Do you want a can of Coke?
Yes! Sorry, everyone. I thought I'd got this sorted, but it's Bret Michaels' fault.
It's almost like we don't take this job seriously and we don't have any respect for the audience, which is not true.
I respect you, but not you.
We got some suggestions of the password here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cath 420. That's a drug reference. Come on now. TLNA 1208. Iain is a gent 58.
Ah, close. Let me.
Not gent, but it begins with a C.
All right, I'll be in. I'll be right there. You carry on. Hey, hi.
How long will it take for a cat to eat pizza? Says rubbish username.
Did you see her jump on the desk?
One's just jumped up.
She skidded.
Did she?
Yes.
No, as long as we can't. Imagine if I showed you typing in your password. I'm showing the cat. Don't worry.
We
can't see your computer.
You won't find me typing in my password because I've just had to do a reset.
Hello, Lux. Lucky.
Aha.
That's Lucky. Oh, my little girl. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you everyone who came to the Patreon lunch today.
You're welcome.
Even those who aren't patrons. Why have I got so many emails? Side door, stop emailing me. Domino's, thank you. Domino's, thank you. Sorry, this is an admin. I bought a game on Nintendo. Hermes. We've just received your parcel from Hermes. We'll deliver it on Wednesday the 14th of October. Oh, that might be your Christmas present.
Yes.
That might be your Christmas. What was all this thing about a Lobot yesterday? What was Lobot in the chat?
Is that what they were referring to Nightbot as in like a lobotomy?
Is Nightbot Lobot? Is that what Lobot was? Lazy Moster says, will there be a ghost tonight? I don't know what you mean.
What happened to your N, Lazy Moster? What happened? Too lazy.
Actually, where's your blouse from, Catherine? Says Deb 900.
Oh, this cracking blouse, it's smashing blouse, is a Hush one, I think, ironically.
Kath looks. I mean, we don't base our relationship on looks and stuff.
Look. Oh, no, mint velvet.
You look amazing tonight.
I look like a pirate.
Normally she looks like shit. So when she doesn't, I like to make a comment of how good she looks on stream. You look amazing tonight. Now, regular viewers will notice this is the first time I've said that on stream. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, he's been watching too much Bret Michaels.
What? Lobot was a reference to the ghostly figure last night. What was this? I heard someone on Twitter talking about this. I didn't quite know what he meant. You don't remember me, do you? There was a ghost in the background.
No, of course there wasn't.
I've not watched back.
That tasty?
Not really.
No. When they're not hot anymore, you start to be able to really taste
But
them.
because this is vegan, look what I've done. Look what they've done. Garlic and herb vegan dip. You don't remember me, do you? Get my eyes tested tomorrow.
You having a drive?
No, I'm doing it the traditional way of going to Boots. Boots the Oppies. Welcome to the show. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch. We are seriously considering changing the setup for this show in that I want to fire her off.
What did I do?
You know exactly what you did, lady.
What?
You know exactly what you did, lady. You did it.
I never.
Full fat Coke, yep, normal Coke, original taste. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point? Wow, someone says you're iconic.
Who is iconic?
You is. Travel Bloom says Catherine always looks on point, to be fair. Hashtag iconic.
Well, thank you. You don't know what I look like when I drop the kids off for school.
Zero NC says
Not a euphemism.
there was a bald guy walking behind you both last night, hence the ghost. I didn't
Bald?
see it. I didn't see it.
Everyone in this house is very hairy.
Very, very hairy. You mean bald downstairs or upstairs?
What's that noise?
Hello?
That was a hello.
Don't go into the living room. Big boy's in there. Emma says, I love it when you read what I write. Why am I so needy? I'm never reading it again. Ever. We're thinking of changing the way this show is set up.
Yes.
In terms of shot. But I don't know. And I was chatting to someone on Twitter and then I kind of fell asleep. I felt a bit low today, so I fell asleep. It's the best way to avoid. It's the best way to avoid mental health issues. Is to fall
Unconscious,
asleep.
yes.
Got dinner all down. This isn't even dinner. This is lunch down me.
Dinner medals. Oh, be handy if I had a microphone, wouldn't it?
Notice how
we're very loosey-goosey today, aren't
no
we?
one complained. I preferred it.
Still too loud, probably.
I can put it. Oh, Happy says I think it should be shot via drone. It's not a bad idea.
I've got a drone, but it's really dangerous. Did you keep yours?
Cut mine away. Cut my face too much.
Yeah, my drone instructions are covered in blood as well. Not even joking. It's horrible.
I wasn't that hungry tonight. Because I had a lot of crisps and dips late in the afternoon. Hello? Excuse me?
It's a
I
cuckoo.
really feel like we're not starting... why is my youngest up at this time of night?
Gatford says I'm too loud now. Do I believe Gatford, though? Gatford.
Hang on a minute.
Swordless Gatford.
Excuse me. I've got to make a dad call.
Okay.
Hello?
I have several questions for you. What was that big number you sent me?
I don't know. I spammed so many 999999999s.
Second
Times.
thing is, I've downloaded that driving game. I'll let you know if it's any good. Third thing
Okay.
is, do you know that we're on the air right now?
Oh, are you?
And so you're on Twitch right now. Is there anything you'd like to say to the boys and girls listening?
Mochi Pop Party!
And the final thing is, what are you doing up at 9:10 on a school night with a phone in your hand?
Good night, bye!
Busted. Totally busted.
Oh, he had another day of school. He's really hurt his foot. He had another day of school, but he's struggling a little bit. He's struggling with missing me and stuff. They got half term next week. When's your half term?
Don't know. I lose track.
Yeah,
If they're there when I wake up, then I'll take it as half term.
I love my kids.
I'm only joking. They are there when I wake up. Well, one is normally, and I take her to school. But if she's still lolling about in her pyjamas, I know it's half term.
But you're right, Ardeen. Great comic timing for an 8-year-old. Okay, bye.
He is funny. Both of our youngest are the mad ones, aren't they?
Yeah, with really good comedy timing. But all of them are funny. All of them are funny. All of them know how to deliver a line. But there's something about those two that's just...
The eldest two are more cerebral. The youngest, loco.
We're going to start in a minute.
Just let him finish his tea. This is the second meal you've eaten on screen today, isn't it?
Well, we talked about the lunch.
Yeah.
The patron lunch.
It was nice.
Maybe I shouldn't eat any more. Because the patrons are going, hang on a minute. Only we are supposed to see his food go into his mouth.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Can we time Gatford out, please? The former mod.
Oh.
So we're thinking of changing the way the show looks. But then
What?
So we're going to do some green screen fun. Okay,
Yeah.
loads of you have sent your houses and stuff. If we moved the desk, we couldn't do the green screen.
Well, unless we went to it had a green screen station.
Don't know what that means.
Well, we'd have a certain area dedicated to green screen action.
Here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. Let me show you. This sofa is gone. Forget that. It's gone. The computer desk comes over here, goes here, right? I sit here. Catherine sits here. She has a side on. Not a wide on, a side on. We have one camera here that covers both of us, so you get... Oh shit. You get like the shot here of both of us.
Yeah.
Actually a wide on.
From above, like a POV.
Not quite from above. It will be about the same height as that.
From along.
Then we'd have a close up on Catherine, a close up on me. Because that's how...
Oh God.
7 seas have been... Look at that. It used to be so slim. I hate my body. That's why I'm showing it to you. So we're thinking of doing that. Those changing room streams have really inspired you, haven't they?
Oh, I saw something the other day.
Okay.
Apparently they're bringing it back.
Someone would have told me on Twitter if that were the
You'd
case.
think.
And then some other people would have got the joke. So we're thinking of doing that. It means that would work well, would it? How do you feel? Your opinion is relevant but not important.
Oh, mate.
How do you feel about this shot of us? With the odd, we can do the odd. Look at my dirty t-shirt. Look at that. And we've got that, and we've got that. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about change is what we're saying. Fancy it? Should we try it? And then if you don't like it, if we don't like it, we'll pretend it never happened.
Well, the thing is, it's not as easy as that. Because it will take me flipping ages to set that up. La La Lulu says, I like you both talking to the cameras.
Well, we'll both be talking to the cameras. We'll be talking to different cameras. Well, the same cameras, but
Foggy
just in
says,
different
the
formation.
truth, I tend to worry more about the show itself than the camera angles. Why are you worrying, Foggy? We got this.
Oh, hi.
We got this.
You may, Pats. Don't be trepidatious. You can sit on there if you want.
We got this. It does seem cramped, and I just can't be. Actually, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. It's a lot of faff to do it. You do it you set it up in your house. I'll come and do it there. I can't be bothered.
My house is covered in paintings at the moment. Paintings. And there's been some passive-aggressive comments made about not being room for the children to sit and eat, as if they need to eat any more.
Saying that, keep it as it is. Smith and Jones, give it a go. Good as a rest. Try it and see if it looks like changes. Facing one another with a camera on both of you. That wasn't... Turn this down. That wasn't an option! April 2, I am the Ghostbusters 2 guy. Welcome. I like the idea of your room upstairs so the living room space is not... That's out. That's too much hard work.
Yeah.
That's out.
That was pipe dreams, that. Pipe dreams.
That's not going to happen. What would be the benefit, though? The downside is we haven't got any physical space here. That would give us both more physical space to physicalise. When we're on the radio, me more so I would suggest, but both of us to a certain extent are very physical when we're talking. And I feel that... I do a
lot of eye work. I can do it anywhere.
She's more eyes, I'm more hands. Secondly, helmet cams is an option. Secondly, her arse stinks.
What?
Thirdly, we can't look at each other, and I think a lot of the good comedy is missing. Goodbye.
Oh, bye. I hope he was talking about the cat, not my... It's your bum he was talking about, wasn't it? Not mine. Right, you sit down then. Someone mentioned Viz.
We're in it. We're in Viz, guys. Cover your face, Catherine. There we go, we're in. We're in Viz. It's Bad language there, but we're in Viz. We are in Viz.
Patty's just sat on your chair, by the way.
Get off, Pat.
Before you do
Get off. We're in Viz. We're in Viz. I'm so thrilled.
So what does it say? Whoa, mate! Come on.
What was that? I'd move that Coke because for some reason the cats are being dickheads when they jump up there.
Also, it's very skiddy today. Have you cleaned?
No. This issue's letterbox is brought to you by the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
That's awesome.
The online phony show that goes out weeknights from 9 on twitch.tv/Iain Lee. Although the term brought to you by usually implies that some money has changed hands, but we've seen now. So F knows what's happened there. But log on and listen, and you can call Iain and Catherine anytime and leave a message. And they've put the phone number in. Shall we see if we've had any Viz messages?
Yeah.
This is the latest issue.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Nothing. Not one.
Advertising
Not a
doesn't
thing.
work. Unless you're advertising with us. We're going to give away more copies of, not The Persuasionists. That would be
The Survivalist.
Awful. Thank you. Thank you. We missed a call from Peter. Let's give Peter a call. We had some great calls last night. So we had some great calls last night, don't we?
Yeah, beautiful calls from beautiful people.
Fix this with glue. I haven't read this issue of Viz yet. I haven't read it, so... Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, da 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 da.
Peter Moore, you've been gone too long. Boom, boom, boom. Peter Moore, you've been gone too long. Since you left me, has a cry of tears.
A cry of tears.
But Nathan Jones, where you disappeared.
Don't say Nathan.
It seems you had to get away to soothe your mind. And now that you want me, my love is blind. Oh, winter come, then it go. You didn't know me, you didn't try. Nathan Jones, you don't know no more. Bum, chop, bottom. Nathan Jones, you don't know no more. I love the Bananarama. I love Bananarama. Nathan Jones, you don't know no more.
You don't. That song just called and it said, "You don't remember me, do you?"
Catherine, so I think maybe the shot. Richard sent an interesting email, Richard Gregorian, and we have to read it because he's the longest sponsor of the show.
Yes. In terms of height and duration.
And this, Richard, a lot of if his emails are too long, I just don't understand. I don't understand any of his tweets. I've never understood a Gregorian tweet. But this kind of makes sense. Re-watching last night's show, the way you sit is your shop window. Others maximise themselves. The Nun and Amaranth. Who's the Nun?
I don't know about the Nun. Richard.
And or themselves and green screen, brackets, El Capitano. Oh, Captain Sexy.
Yes.
Looking directly at the screen. But you know the product just from seeing their appearance. It's them talking, and that's it, whatever the bells and whistles. Yet you sitting side by side, not really communicate, don't think English is his first language. What the show is to passing trade, he's talking about us like we're sex workers who browse Twitch at lightning fast speed. Suspect people choose within couple seconds what they want to watch. So setup has to have more of a radio, TV, studio look and feel, question mark. Easier and more expensive said than done, I suspect. Just thoughts.
Or you need to wear hot pants.
I am. This weekend... Maybe I'll move the desk there. Maybe I'll try it this weekend. I've got a free weekend. I've got the boys Friday night, but then I've got to take them back quite early Saturday for kiddies party. So maybe I'll move it. The sofa goes under here. I did think the guitars would go under here, but then where would you put the sofa? I might get rid of the guitars. That's by the by.
No.
So?
Don't get rid of the guitars.
I might get rid of the guitars.
You'll regret it.
I might. I never play them.
Put them upstairs in the spare room.
Well, then it's just.
But then you really won't keep
It's
them.
just moving stuff around.
Yeah.
Moving stuff around. My baby. The phone lines are open. Give us a call.
And then if you do call us, we will call you back if you don't get through straight away. So don't go to bed.
Yeah, the casino might go. Don't play it. It's a beautiful guitar. It's a beautiful guitar, and I don't play it. So I might get rid of it all. They should limit the length of tweets. I think they do. Do you remember when tweets were half the length they are now?
Yes.
And when they reintroduced it, they introduced longer tweets gradually. So some people had it and some didn't. So there was a whole thing where people were just doing tweets where it's just like random letters just to see if they had the longer tweet facility or not. Does anyone know what a clavichord is? Yes. Here we go, Catherine. This one's for you.
We know what a phone call is. Good evening. What's your name and where'd you come from? And what are you looking for tonight?
Hello, my name's Alistair, and I come from North Lincolnshire, please.
Yay!
It's easy for you to say.
How you doing, Alistair?
I'm actually quite well. I've felt serene over the last couple of days.
Hey, it's working. It's magic.
Yeah, and it's wonderful.
Hang on a minute. Why are we on the front page of Twitch? Today's not a Thursday. Can we get taken off the front page of Twitch?
I don't mind.
We're speaking to Farhan next week. I want to get taken off the front page of Twitch. No one look at us on the front page of Twitch, please. It's only supposed to be Thursdays. Front page of Twitch, please. What? Only. You're feeling serene.
I am indeed, yeah.
Good, man. Good. I'm glad.
I know that I'm like a roller coaster, but well, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, we're listening. Yes, hello.
Yeah, I've been muting myself, my cheek today. Anyway,
Bum cheeks.
yeah. So I'm good. Except I've been trying to get some extra cash. So I was trying to sell an iPhone on eBay today, and somebody tried to scam me.
Oh.
They said, "Oh, look, I'll send me your email and I'll buy it at the buy it now price." And then, so basically, what they said, well, look, give me a PayPal request for the money, and which I did. And then they said, well, send your email. I said, well, you don't need my email. You just look at the PayPal request.
Oh.
And so he kept sort of messaging me. In the end, I said, I think you're trying to scam me, guy. No sale.
Scumbag. No sale. No sale.
Yeah.
No charge. What's that song?
Oh, it was the for changing your diapers, no charge.
No charge. For wiping your ass, no charge.
Yeah.
Have
So
you
what
tried to
happened?
sell stuff
So
in-
did you withdraw the whole thing? I wouldn't. No, not on eBay.
On eBay, I've sold stuff on eBay. Of course I have. The E stands for electronic. Bay. So yeah, I've sold stuff on eBay. Can't really be bothered. It's a bit of a faff. But I've sold stuff. I used to buy a lot of stuff on eBay. I couldn't be trusted with it, so I gave Catherine my eBay login. Although I've since found out, since buying her Christmas present, that you can just buy stuff as a guest.
He's
now.
after your pizza.
That's right. The box is closed. If he gets it, he gets
It was
it.
closed before.
If he
the
gets
other two
it-
times when he nicked my pizzas.
Love you 2 times. Here we go.
He's in.
He's not in. He's trying to get
He
in.
knows how to do it.
He's trying to get in. George.
He's going to do it, I'm telling you.
He won't. Ah!
He's been in training.
Get that nose in there, boy. George. Hey. George, can you stop being a knob, please? We're trying to talk to Alistair. And King you, sir.
Oh, a beautiful cat, though, isn't it? Beautiful.
Yeah, he's a stunner. He's a stunner, but this one is the cheekiest of the lot.
Yeah, he's like a fox.
This is a cheeky little boy. He's a very cheeky little boy. The others are cheeky, but not quite as cheeky as him. He pushes it. He's just worked out how to jump up onto the work surfaces in the kitchen as well. So, woe betide anybody who is trying to make some food in the kitchen.
Indeed. I've got that picture of Zeus in my kitchen. Every time I go and make a coffee, I look at Zeus and say,
Hey,
all right, Zeus.
how would you feel about doing the Poseidon Safety Management ad again? Because we lost your last effort, and I thought it was great. Would you like the logo's up at Poseidon Safe on Twitter? Away you go.
Okay, right. If you're in Devon and Cornwall, there's only one place to go for all your security needs. That is, get ready, Poseidon Safety Management. They're absolutely superb, and they're not just a good company and provide a good service, but they're also human, and they're also provide great community cover for people that are struggling. And, I can't say anything about it. So, you know best. Go to them.
Thank you, Alistair.
Cheers, bye.
Bye, Alistair.
Hey, it's Irie. Hey, guys, thanks for raiding Barnacules yesterday, hailing from the US. You're very, very welcome. That was a good old raid last night.
He was so nice.
He was a nice guy. We stuck around for a bit. We tend not to... We did chat a little bit, actually, last night. We tend not to get involved in the chat when we do a raid. We might pop in and say hello, or if someone is freaking out, as sometimes people do, if we pick like a small number, we try and calm them down. But we like watching you guys, and it was lovely. It was really, really lovely. Really enjoyed it. And, good. Thank you very much. It's Irie for coming and joining this rubbish tonight. You can Skype.
David Earl's raided
us
with a party of 42.
David Earl.
Thank you.
No, he doesn't speak like that. He's not. Is David Earl from New York? Is he from the Bronx?
I think he might be from Compton, isn't he? Straight out of Compton.
It's David Earl. It's David Earl. We're being raided by David Earl's guys and gals.
Brace yourselves.
Also, David Earl's... who's the young lady that gave me misinformation about my foot and I nearly lost a foot? She's one of David's.
Flossie.
No, there was another one. We had her on the Zoom once.
Yes.
Charlotte?
She...
Kumbaya?
Doesn't she have a...
Doesn't begin
Does she have a pseudonym?
No. Shumba.
Emma.
I hope you had a great stream, David. It's so lovely to see you. And it's wonderful to have you here tonight. We're just kind of warming up slowly.
Very slowly.
We've been obsessed. Oh, we're doing the adverts. 34sp.com. We're going to do a competition with them. Maybe we'll do it next week because we got the Survivalists giveaway. We're going to give away Survivalist. Pick a format.
Oh, well, let's start the other way around from what we did last night because everyone... So we did Switch first. So this time around...
Just say one.
Let's do Steam.
We're going to give a Steam code away for the Survivalists in a bit. So get ready. One code, one person. David just won a cricket match by 6 runs. I don't really think you do anything in that cricket game. David, when are you coming on this stream as a guest? Come on as a guest. Anyway, sorry, 34sp.com. We'll do the competition next week and I'll email Stuart and let him know.
It's a good one.
They are giving away 3 years free web hosting to one of you. It's exclusive to you. 3 years free web hosting. They're web hosters. And Catherine is going to look up some stats and some numbers and some prices for you. And later on in the show, we're going to give you some prices of what you can pay if you don't win the competition. 34sp.com.
It's not much.
Excellent web hosters. Domain names, they are the place to go. We'll give you some prices in a little bit.
And if you use the code TLNA, you can get 3 months free just to see if you like them.
David L says, I'll be shy. That's why we want you on, David. We only get guests who are not as good as us to make us look better. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors, that was Richard's lovely email that we read out about possibly changing the camera angle. Possibly moving this whole thing around, creating something new. Well, it'll be the same thing. It'll just be in a different... And thank you to our sponsors this week, the Survivalists. It's a game that I love, but it annoys me because my 8-year-old is playing it and he keeps phoning me up saying, Daddy, how do I do this? And I go, I don't know. I'm not playing it yet.
Basically, it's camping, but there are monkeys and fights.
It's killer camping and building.
Yeah.
The Survivalists. You know Team 17, they did Hot Mama's Kitchen, is that what it's called?
No, it's not called that. It's called Overcooked, yeah. Or in China, Divorce Kitchen.
And they did Escapists, and it's got a similar look to the Escapists. Everything is hand-drawn, which I think is ridiculous, because you can do it on a computer.
Yeah.
They should have done computer programming, and I just think that is a huge mistake of theirs to not do computer programming. Here's what we're going to do. We're not we're going to be mean. I know. I tell you what. We'll give a Steam code now, so that we're on that one, and then in the next giveaway, in the next hour, we're not going to say what format it is.
Come on!
You gotta. We're just going to put a code in the chat. Here comes a Steam code.
First one to nab it gets it.
Go.
I've got a really mean idea.
Benji, who won yesterday, says, I can confirm, chat, it is great. It's about 20 quid, I think. This game.
What we should do is do the first part of the code.
Oh.
Then we leave it a little bit, and then we throw out the next bit.
I love it. Has it gone?
It hasn't, has it?
Has it gone? Someone's quick. Someone's copying and pasting, which is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Chat goes silent while someone nabs it. Did anyone get it? Did anyone get it? Wasn't ready, says Jalfa. Flipping it, man.
I've got a feeling you ain't going to win.
Yeah, man. Just go and buy it. Survivalists, you can get it from all your usual... You know where you buy games. I said to them, can you give me some links for the game? And they sort of looked a bit weird, like, yeah.
Or you could Google it.
You just buy it on the stores. Everyone, you just buy games on your stores.
We'll give you another code in the next hour.
It's already gone. Okie dokie doggy daddy. But we won't tell you what format it's for. Thank you to the survivalists for making the show possible. 0203 286 6370.
So.
0203 286 6370.
So, turns out Bret Michaels.
0203 286 6370.
Is a very hard man to get next to.
0203 286 6370. Let's get some Bret Michaels graphics up. God,
look at those eyes, steely eyes.
Bret. Let's get some Bret Michaels.
I like his commitment to a look, though. He never takes that bandana off, does he?
So we are obsessed. We're
obsessed and also horrified by falling in love with Bret Michaels from Poison. I think that's what it's called, isn't it?
What do you want?
Well, I'm only ringing you on this because I've been told if I don't use the...
Goodbye, Gatford. There's former mod Gatford there.
Swordless.
Former mod Gatford.
Yeah, we're horrified. What's it called, that show?
Rock of Love with Bret Michaels of Poison.
Yeah.
Is it likely to be another Steam code, said Mr. Edge? It's a possibility. There is a possibility.
Mm.
Why are my images not saving? Oh, no, it saved in there, didn't it? Where is Bret Michaels of Poison?
There he is. I see his bandana.
There we go. Talk to me about Bret Michaels of Poison and his TV show.
And his undisclosed age. It seems to vary depending on which search engine you use. Speaking of search engines, the man is one. He's been looking for love for 3 series. And I think he might be looking in the wrong places, but it tends to be he's looking from this angle while they're on a pole. Yes, because he gets a load of women. You know, like that programme, 5 Guys, 1 Week? It's like that.
We've still got an episode of that to watch. Although that just compares, that's so tame.
I know, it's awful. That's like some sort of Victorian character-based drama, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what he does is he gets all these women in. I say women, some of them are sort of a third of his age. And they compete for his attention because that's how you fall in love.
But it's horrible. I warn you, there is nudity. There is a lot of bad language, and it's really, really, really unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's so obnoxious, but I can't stop watching it. And we're about 3/4 of the way through season 1. There are 3 seasons.
He had one of them rifling through a bin to find a guitar pick. There's got to be a moment when you're knee-deep in a skip, looking for someone's guitar pick, when you think,
here we go.
I don't know whether this is winning.
Read this story, Catherine. I've just found this.
What Bret Michaels did and didn't do with Stevie Nicks.
There we go.
Stevie Nicks has inspired many rumours throughout her career. So has Bret Michaels. Yeah, the rumour is that's not his real hair. So when the pair got together to work on a song in 1991, it was almost inevitable that chatter would circulate.
Chatter?
No,
chatter. Chatter is what like
monkeys
the terrorist police listen out for. Well, the chatter is... Is it chatter? They say chatter? They say chat. Well, the chatter is that this is definitely a high-ranking suspect and he must be taken out with extreme
That's
prejudice.
when they're like listening in, isn't it?
The chatter says that it is likely a bomb will go off tonight in David Earl's bedroom. Oh, did you hear about the
bomb in the
Home
toilet?
Depot? Go on. This is great.
No,
This is
play
great.
it to him because I can't tell you it as well as the woman does.
Oh, I haven't heard it. I just read the story.
No, go on Twitter. I retweeted it. Go on my Twitter.
Okay.
And there is a beautiful bit of
great.
newsreel footage. In the best possible American tradition of having. She's got very high, very hard hair, and she reads it professionally. And she doesn't know what's coming at the end.
Have I gone past it?
No, it's further. She doesn't know what's coming at the end of the sentence, and she kind of processes it as she's speaking.
It's not before this.
Yeah,
October the 7th. Right, you see, you've gone, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did retweet it. Let me...
Well, it might be in retweets and not media then. Hang on.
Go.
Hang on.
Go.
Hang on.
Down.
Hang on.
Further.
Hang on.
Along.
Getting bored.
Yeah.
Losing the will to live.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna end this now.
No.
It'll happen soon.
Bit
Where
more.
is it?
Bit more.
We're gonna.
You
You could
have
just
to
say
do
what.
No, that's not it.
I'm just gonna say it.
That's not it. No.
I'm just gonna
Don't
say
you
it.
dare. There. This woman with the jacket.
Fudging heck. All right. Okay.
Reports of a bomb.
Oh, hang on.
This is beautiful.
I mean, you just. Okay, here we go. This is good, right? But it's a lot of faff.
It's worth it.
Okay.
All right, we're in. Yes.
Threat at the store in Wichita. Moments for customers at a Kansas Home Depot. Police responded to reports of a bomb threat at the store in Wichita. A customer alerted employees. A man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building. Police were able to locate the man responsible for those comments, and that man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting. Home Depot says they will not be pressing charges. But I can tell you right now, you asked the producer for me to read that, didn't you? To Ethan now, please.
No.
Robo presenter. I am Robo presenter.
I have to go to a commercial.
No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
That man has got. Look at that man.
Titanium teeth.
His teeth and the strength of that. That is a powerful side parting. Look at that side parting.
Yeah.
That's like about half an inch wide.
Everything about him is very definite.
Robo presenter. Time to. I am Robo presenter. There is a funny story about defecation. It is time for me to laugh uncontrollably. I have watched videos of Holly and Phil the day after the National Television Awards where they pretend they are hungover and do a sloppy show. Everybody likes it. I hate those shows. Any National Television Awards, those two jokers win. If they do one of their crappy, lazy shows where they pretend they're hungover the next day, all of their awards should be taken off them.
Given to Ant and Dec.
All of their awards should be taken off them. Right, so we can now do the Bret Michaels story.
Yeah, good.
Right.
Okay. So the Fleetwood Mac icon hooked up with the poison.
I reckon I could do a good. You try and do it. That's not bad.
Drowning in the sea of love.
But you can't sing an actual Stevie Nicks song. You've got.
All right, I've got to sing.
I'm Stevie Nicks like a gypsy lady, everybody in my caravan.
Okay. Look at me wafting my shawl around and waving my. You need to and waving my tambourine.
Give me my coke, get up my bum hole.
What?
Let it blow the white out of my bean.
Of my bean. Did you just write bean with tambourine? The Fleetwood Mac icon.
We get a lot of comments from people that are not subscribed. You better be followers, guys.
The Fleetwood Mac icon hook with a poison singer. Well, she was poison singer, not a poisoned singer. Although that would explain the hair.
His attitude towards women, I find
toxic. while she was working on her retrospective album, Time Space. And
Sinjin! Can we get a shout out for Sinjin, please?
Sinjin.
And then like a gypsy lady.
Retrospective album, Time Space. And between them...
BAPT.
Oh.
Thank you. Now, can we get a shout out for BAPT? You started streaming.
Oh.
Thank you. No more. Invest in your own channel. He has... Hey, Sinjin's resubscribed. Thank you.
Thank you, Sinjin.
Thank you. Thank you, BA. And tell us about your channel, please.
Oh, yeah, call us, please. They created the song Love's a Hard Game to Play. In a new interview, Michaels was asked how far those games went in real life. Oh, why are you asking him? I know where this is going, he recently told The Talk. Number one, she's awesome. We wrote an incredible song together. But the night before I came into town, we went out to dinner. We had the best time. We laughed, closed the place down. We were up on Sunset Strip in a restaurant up there. The place closed down. We laughed, told stories. It was awesome. This is a man who, on that episode we watched yesterday, said he wanted to go out drinking, partying and boozing. He added that the next day they recorded the song. It was incredible. Sitting there the way you dream it to be, you know, playing music. He's a very descriptive man, isn't he?
Thank you, Slayer, for the song.
She's on the piano, I'm on the guitar, all great, but I say this with all respect. Beautiful woman all the way around, but there was no rock of love. Gets a plug in for his awful TV show. However, he admitted it was good though. There was tension, you know what I mean?
So there's nothing. So the headline of that story.
She didn't fancy
what
him.
Bret Michaels did and didn't do. They recorded a song. They didn't shag. Okay, we got that.
She didn't fancy him.
Thanks.
She didn't. She didn't. I think Stevie Nicks can have any man in the world.
I think she could have. I don't think she wants you now. She's got to be nearly 70.
No, but she could. If she engaged that power, the witchy woman power, do what she wants.
Now the gypsy laying out with the ribbons. Anyway, Bret Michaels is our guest host tonight.
Bret Michaels.
Let's keep.
He's going to stay here and rock your world.
Let's keep Bret up for the whole.
Honestly, if you have a spare lifetime, watch one of them because you will never come out.
Not with kids in the house.
No. You will
Not with kids in the
never
house.
come out of there again. Not until it's all done. It's awful, awful, awful television, and you will not be able to stop.
It is filth. We did have the Patreon. This focus thing is getting on my nerves again. It's funny. It sorts itself for a bit and then it doesn't. Hang on, watch this.
Background is clear as crystal. There it is.
We came up with some topics during the Patreon lunch. But intimidating. I thought it said intimate dating. Go on. What was this?
Places as it turned out that the men, because I was outnumbered. I was the only woman there.
Whoa, hang on. Gemma, who is an American, so she would know this. TMZ. Bret almost died recently.
Was it of
Knobbery.
love?
Bret almost died recently. You tell them about this phone in and I'm going to look.
All the blokes in the conversation that we had at lunchtime were saying that they were intimidated by going in a butcher shop, a traditional butcher shop.
Yeah.
They all prized proper quality meat, but none of them dared set foot in an actual meatery. I said I quite like going in the butcher shop because I go in there and say, look, I'm making this. What have you got? And they love it. But I wonder actually whether me going in the butcher shop is like you going in a cake shop run by ladies, in that they want to help you out. The butchers always want to help me out.
I just don't... Meat, I find very... By the way, Gemma, we cannot find any confirmation. There was a death...
Of a near-death
hoax
experience.
6 years ago, but we cannot find any confirmation. We cannot find any confirmation that Bret Michaels nearly died recently. We cannot find any confirmation of that. So you, Gemma, someone I had a lot of respect for. That respect has gone down. And you're worse than Dan Wooten.
Whoa.
The showbiz knob.
Lazarus says...
Time for the showbiz knob with me, Dan Wooten.
Lazarus suggests that Bret Michaels has douchebag-itis.
Tori says, I will help you out, Iain, with what? Going into a butcher's? I'll just buy pre-packaged meat.
Yeah, but you won't get the finest cuts unless you go in and chat them up.
Smith says he had skin cancer scares. Not the butcher, Bret Michaels. We're having too many conversations at once. every day is a skin cancer scare for everybody.
Unless you use a decent factor.
Even then, it certainly lowers the chances.
Yes, it doesn't mean you're entirely safe.
Doesn't mean. So I don't like. I nearly said bitches.
Why would you say that?
I can feel it coming, and my breath. I don't like bitches. Butchers is what I meant to say.
Right.
But it nearly came out. Bitches. By the way, 770 people at 9:45 on a Tuesday night. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thanking you. Podcasts. This goes out as a podcast.
Yes.
This goes out as a shout out to my friends in the podcast world. Best of 45-minute best of podcast goes out daily. The link will appear in a minute. Someone really enjoyed the fact that we put out a full show on Friday. They said it really helped with the weekend.
Well, there's an idea.
Yeah. Tuesday's numbers always go up when the Bake Off finishes. Bake Off is it not finished yet? In which case, butchers make me feel faint. Too much. Last time I went into a butcher's was to get some meat for Christmas dinner. I don't think it was a turkey, but it was to get some meat. And it was when I was still married. So this is like 6 years ago. Oh, no. God, no. It was when I lived in London. Because it was the butcher's in Crouch End.
Gosh.
Oh, my God. That's 8 years ago. Stop going out of focus.
I think it's because you were thrown into a flashback. And
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
It should have been a butcher shop scene.
So, butchers I find great. So we're asking your stories of butchers.
Butchery.
If you've ever butchered anything, have you ever killed an animal? That's a genuine question. I won't go into details unless I'm asked. I've told this story so many times. I did have to stove a kitten's head in once with a piece of rock. That is a true story. But listen, I don't want to go into details, but if you're going to do a shit and a bit of it comes out of the litter tray, the others have to learn the consequences.
Yes, as Napoleon said, pour encourager les autres.
Karen says there's always a pig hanging in the doorway of butchers. Well, not in the doorway.
That reminds me, right? That's one of my
window.
enduring memories of when I lived in Paris and I was really, really poor and homesick. And I went for a walk with the woman's dog.
Sorry to interrupt, I don't think I like the Domino's vegan pizza very much.
Okay.
It's not very nice.
Went for a walk with the dog that lived in the apartment, my landlady's dog. And I think it was an agoraphobic dog because it was like hugging the wall. So it was not an experience.
You get racist dogs?
I think it didn't. I think it had a thing against the English as well because it came in and did that thing, that scraping the bum thing on my rug, and then she went nuts at me because I washed the rug. But there was like a big old. Anyway, so I took the dog out for a walk because I thought I've got to do something to, kill this terrible pain, my heart pain. And I was walking through the streets, and there was a butcher shop, and it had a pig outside, tipped upside down, and there was a cup underneath to catch the stuff. And that was on the main street.
That's the best stuff. Right, I know what's going on. It's focusing on that thing. That juice is the best stuff.
Ugh, nose juice.
Is where the taste is.
The nose juice.
Oh, shoot. I was going to say something there and I forgot because there we go. We should focus now.
Here we go.
Focusing on that thing. I'm going to move this. I'm determined now it's happening.
You fed up of it?
I'm tempted to do it now.
No.
Why? Well, I'll do it on my own at the weekend, shall I? I'll do it on my own, yeah?
I can help you, but I just don't know how.
Do it now.
All right. You won't do it now. You just want to row.
I want to do it now.
Do it then. What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you actually doing now?
I'm so fat, and the reason I'm fat is because I'm eating pizza and drinking Coca-Cola. I struggled a bit today, actually. Felt a bit low, and so I just went to bed. Played a little bit of Fortnite with my kid because he was off school, my 8-year-old, and we did it via the internet. I might do it at the weekend live, so you can come and watch that. And we played the version of Fortnite where you have to hide. It's called like prop hunt. You turn into a prop, so you can turn into anything on the map, and then you have to hide. And then it turned out that my 8-year-old had a thing on where you could see my footprints.
Oh,
I went,
it's cheating, isn't it?
What's the fun of that, you little Scheißen. You Scheißen. So we did that, but then I had a terrible headache because I've not had as much coffee as I deserved.
That'll do it.
And I just felt so low, so I went to bed. And I woke up, and then I did this. So I'm not, and I felt a bit low this morning actually when I got up. That was it. I got up, I did a meeting, and then went back to bed at 10. That's all right. Mm-hmm. That's all right. It's okay. Whatever it takes.
We work late at night, and it's tiring.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Oh, precisely.
It's all right. Mm-hmm. It's all right. We got an email. Just after you played the clip of the newsreader,
yes.
I wonder if you'd seen this from the Scottish News the other week.
Yes, I think I also retweeted that. It's good.
Okay, what we do is we're going to move it over. No, hang on a minute. We're going to open you. Shut up! Please don't say anything. We're going to move you here. We're going to move you here. This might be a bit quiet, but let's see. Who's this from? This is from Beastie Boy. Mm-hmm. Thanking you. Let's turn the volume up a bit because it's a bit low.
50 inmates are in lockdown at Barlinnie Prison in Glasgow after 4 members of staff and 2 prisoners tested positive for COVID-19. The Scottish Prison Service also confirmed 12 staff are isolating in the jail's A-hole, where all visits will be suspended until the end of October. It's also confirmed 12 staff are isolating in the jail's A-hole, where all visits will be suspended until the end of October. It's not more than 100 security staff.
That laugh is all of us. That laugh is all of us.
That is real, yes.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Places you are intimidated by, your butchery stories.
Oh, what won't you scrimp on? That was the thing
that was a good one,
yes.
wasn't it?
Yes.
That was a good one, that. Go on.
Well, that's what started the butcher's talk, wasn't it? Because what is it that you will not scrimp on? You know, you'll buy, pretend cornflakes and own brand soap, but you won't scrimp on.
Well, quite often it's meat.
Yeah.
And then everyone frowned at me, everyone went, huh? When I said custard, I won't scrimp on custard. I will buy the top quality custard that they have. Can we time James Harris out, please?
Yeah, I saw that. That's out
Time
of
James
order.
Harris out, please. Time James Harris out, please. We won't have any of that. No. Well, Amy says, I never buy low-fat yoghurt, full-fat or nothing. I don't think that's quite the same. Because low-fat and full-fat are different. Would you buy the luxury yoghurt, a ski, or would you be happy with, the store's own brand?
Or Muller Corner, or...
Whoa. Or what?
Muller Corner.
It's got umlauts, and you went Muller.
Muller. Everyone says
Have
Muller.
you got any Muller pots?
Do you say Muller?
I don't say Muller.
What do you say?
Muller.
I said Muller.
You didn't. You said Muller. Like, as in Kintyre.
Muller.
You said Muller.
I don't say Muller.
Clip it.
I don't say Muller.
Can someone
I say Muller.
Can someone please clip her saying Muller?
I don't say Muller.
Can someone clip it, please? Please. I don't know how to do it from here. Can someone...
Apparently you have to say Muller.
No, I'm not saying Muller. I said Muller.
Oh, I went out the other night and I got absolutely mullered.
No, I got mullered. Mullered is the thing.
Mullered.
But you said... Stop detracting from the fact that you said Muller. Please.
Muller.
Has someone... Muller. That would be the scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Muller. Please, has someone clip that?
Chill out, mate.
Please. She said Muller, as in Kintyre, or in a Mad Muller, which we don't say anymore.
Muller.
You said Muller.
I don't say Muller.
You said Muller.
I'm only saying Muller.
Muller quo. Well done.
Anyway.
No, not anyway. Has anybody clipped it? Please. What is the point of having bumlicks watching this show? If you want... Here we go. Thank
Muller.
you, ESPINJD.
Did I say Muller?
Right, hang on. Brand. Right, here we go. You are...
That looks like Muller.
You looks like Muller. You can't even see it, you prune. Here we go. Thank you. Here we go. This is it. This is Catherine's going to say Muller.
Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner.
No.
Or
Whoa.
I said Muller.
You said Muller. So I don't know if I want to play this again. Brand.
Or Muller Corner.
Muller.
I don't know. I don't
said
say.
Muller.
Yeah, I don't say Muller.
I'm not saying Muller.
I don't say Muller either.
I'm not saying Muller.
I can't say Muller.
You said Muller.
I said Muller.
A kid on Britain's Got Talent on Saturday kept saying milk. I thought of Ian. My kids say milk, and I feel terrible about it.
You passed on your
Yeah.
curse.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner.
Muller Corner.
Or
Whoa. Or what?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand. Here we go.
Or Muller Corner.
We're going to act this out.
Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner.
Do your bit. What's this?
Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Yeah. Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Brand. Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what? All right, I got it.
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what?
Muller.
I've got to flip this. Hang on.
Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. What?
Muller.
Now I'll do your bit. Brand.
Or Muller Corner.
Or whoa. Or what?
What? Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what?
What? Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what?
What? Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what?
Muller. Yeah.
Brand.
Or Muller Corner. Or
Whoa. Or what? I don't have to make it stop.
Muller.
I don't have to make it stop.
we don't have to make it stop. Muller Corner.
McIntyre, Joe, welcome to the show. My sister, my brother from another mother, but we're from the same mother and we're brothers and sisters. I made that joke before you did, about 10 minutes previously.
Wow, we put on like 100 and something.
Normally that's the shit that gets people to switch off. That's what gets... We used to do stuff like that on Talk Radio, which is now a racist radio station that is potentially going to be bought out by
they just
Nigel
repeat
Farage.
racist slurs and bullshine and stirring.
We're learning, you see, because by the way, Joe, Bret Michaels' Rock of Love.
Oh, God, it's awful.
Amazon
You'll love
Prime,
it.
My tip for you.
Okay, Deke, phone in.
Phone in then, Deke, you preek. That was fast. As my kid would say, it was fast, but not very funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
It is a phone-in show, but here's the thing. If people don't phone in...
we give you a show.
We can't do it.
Yeah. Muller Corner.
Whoa. What?
Muller.
Brand.
A Muller Corner.
Whoa. What?
Muller.
Brand.
Like a Muller Corner.
Whoa. What? It's
Muller. What's this?
You're trying to make yourself go.
This floor is on the slope and sometimes I roll.
Can we time Gatford out, please? When some people call in, you cut them off. We can cut them off in the chat as well.
That's a second timeout. I think that's the
76.
second yellow card for Gatford.
Imagine if someone had landed on this for the first time tonight about 3 minutes ago. Good.
Some of them have.
Good. So we've actually got topics for you. Places you are intimidated to go in, as I think most people, most sensible-minded people are intimidated by the butchers.
Really posh shops that are small.
Foggy says, I want to find out why you bought 50 subs. Oh, BAPT, because he's supporting the show, that's why. And what you have to go posh on.
Yeah. Is it a Muller Corner? Or Muller?
Whoa, what? I'm looking up at my inspiration, my God.
Oh, him. Oh, dear. Honestly, what an awful programme. You'll love it.
My next haircut, is going to be...
Bret Michaels.
But you can probably buy it on the internet.
You can, yeah, and I'll just put a bandana around it. No one will see the
That
join.
is thick, fake,
There is no...
dead prisoner hair.
No, it's not even that. It's Barbie's. It is no party. It's very suspicious.
You don't see him without that. We saw him once without the bandana, dressed in his PJs. There was a round
Very stringy
where the
fringe.
women had to do phone sex to him because he's on tour a lot and he likes phone sex. So they put a thing round his peen to check the blood flow. Check the blood flow. And the woman would do, what's going on with, why can't, he's getting too big for his boots. Hang on.
It's always the way.
Hello, Bret Michaels from Poison. Come down and shrink, please. And the three that did the best phone sex and made his peen not a bean. I'm afraid to go to a drag bottomless brunch with my mates because I feel I would be a buzzkill, not be able to fit in with the energy. Afraid to go to a drag bottomless brunch. I don't know what that means.
A bottomless brunch is when you go out and it turns into an all-dayer.
Then don't go. Or do go and say, but I have to leave, give yourself an hour and a half, whatever you're comfortable with.
This brunch has a bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottomless brunch with drag queens and drug queens does sound a lot of fun, if I'm completely honest. So, we have given you topics. We've had one phone call this evening.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do?
I find clothes shops intimidating, says Van Clifford. I always feel like the person is thinking, you won't get those jeans on with that waist. Oh.
Your poison running through my veins. It's a brunch where you can drink as much as you want in a set period of time as well as eating.
Well, then there sounds like there's a bottom.
You don't have to drink. Oh, Jim's going to phone up and ask why we're not showing the picture of his dog. Quick, come up with a good excuse. Come up with a good excuse. Hello?
Hello. You were clearly desperate, so I thought I'd ring in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Catherine and Iain are not here anymore. They don't live here anymore.
New phone, who dis?
They don't live here.
Is this the ghost, is it?
There's no ghost. No, we've just realised we forgot. Catherine has neglected.
Wasn't me, I haven't got the...
We couldn't get the picture of your dog up on in Pet's Corner, and we know that you've paid us £50.
Yeah.
For which there is no refund. We did discuss that when it was being disgusted, so that's your problem. Look at
just add it to the list.
By the way, just look at the story that's at
till September next year. Yeah.
The story that's at the bottom of the page that we're on. It's called. It's Count Dracula, but they've missed out the O. So I can never show my children that page. For some reason I couldn't get that picture up, and Jim, I apologise. We managed to get Bret Michaels up.
It looks a bit like your dog.
Your
dog's more attractive.
It does look a bit like the dog, actually.
Yeah.
It's Basil.
He looks nothing like. How dare you? He'll be barking at the screen in a minute.
I said that your Basil was more attractive than Bret Michaels. Or are you talking about Bret Michaels will be barking at the screen?
Well, yes, probably.
Probably
He's
will be.
watching.
He's not up to his knees in women.
It's saved in a really weird format, and I couldn't get it to work for some reason.
So, should we send you some other ones?
Please,
Yeah,
I
we'll
beg
do
of
that.
thee. I beg of thee.
I know, for once, I wasn't ringing up to complain. I've got a story about a butcher's.
Yes, mate.
Excellent.
Do it.
So way back when, in olden times, when I was at university, a good 20 odd years ago.
Thank you.
My one extravagance was that I'd go to the butcher's and I'd spend on good sausages.
Oh, yeah.
And the particular butcher's near the University of Birmingham, they've got some national award-winning sausages that have got bits...
None of your crappy local awards. We've won the best sausages in Bucks. No, mate.
No.
This is national.
In Birmingham.
No, but I'm just saying as an example of what my local butchers would say, because that's where I live.
Oh, right, okay.
Please don't use the arm of my chair.
Well, please don't.
Please
don't.
Please don't.
Just don't.
By the way, can I just say, sorry to interrupt, Jim. Dan says, and I remember the first time I did this, the first time I used Subway, I got so confused, I just copied the person in front of me. Me too. The first Subway I bought was in Greenwich, and I was going to record an episode of the Lost podcast thing that I did, and I thought I'm going to have my first ever Subway Oh, God, it was amazing. But yeah, I copied the person in front of me.
I don't like eating sandwiches that have been made with, like, things that are rolled up in a bit of sweaty plastic.
Oh, those sandwiches. Subway's nice. James says, went to Agent Provocateur to get my wife some kit.
Oh.
It was not intimidating, I can report. Did you do the thing of going, yeah, my wife's about the same size as you. Could you just hold it up?
I used to work in a clothes shop and someone did that to me once and sorted them out with the clothes and they came back and gave me a big box of chocolates.
So it worked. Carry on, Jim, with your award-winning sausages.
Well, just before that, Jenny used to work in Selfridges, right next door to an Agent Provocateur concession. She was in the normal lingerie bit, and she was trained to do all the measuring and everything. So she was right by that Agent Provocateur. So it could have been her.
I think the agent, as Agent Provocateur, as Agent Provocateur, I think their stuff. Hey, listen, it's nice. It's not practical.
No, it's not. It's going to show under your T-shirt.
I think it's very expensive.
You don't get a lot for your money.
You don't. Listen, I'm a guy. I prefer get the Ann Summers, get the Harmony stuff, get the honey. What's it called? Honey pot. Is it honey pot?
What?
You let me use your login to get a discount.
Frequent flyer miles.
Love honey.
I've seen those adverts.
Yeah. Get that. Let's get that. Come on, let's get the cheap stuff that's going to rip.
Well, exactly. The point is, if it works, it's not going to be on long anyway, is it?
Yes, please, sausage boy.
So sausages. So they were good sized sausages, and they got bits of crispy, smoked, streaky bacon in them.
Ooh!
Inside the sausage.
Filth.
So all through the first term, that was the treat of the week. Go and get some of those. And come back after Christmas into the second term and go to get some. Oh no, we are not allowed to make those anymore.
Illegal sausages? Why?
Illegal sausages. They would not tell me. I'd imagine it was Food Standards Agency or something that they were shut down for them. But
man shall not lie with man. Is it biblical?
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether it was cooked stuff inside of raw stuff, and that's what they weren't going for. But absolute treat for a term. Taken away.
Gosh, illegally good.
Illegal. Well, we can do food that's missing. Marks and Spencer's years ago, and this is like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, used to do the best sandwiches, apple and cheddar. Apple and cheddar. And even now, 25 years later, I'll still have a little look through the sandwiches sometime, just in case they've had sense and reintroduce them.
If they ever get rid of those cheese and with the carrot chutney sandwiches, if they ever get rid of those, I'm out.
Well, they brought back the cheese and celery. That was part of my childhood, was the cheese and celery, and they brought those back, and I was absolutely made up.
I can't eat celery. I'm allergic to it.
Oh, yeah?
Well, not allergic. I don't like it. It makes me feel uneasy. It's the texture and the taste, actually. Celery, everything else, right, has a taste that's similar to something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Celery, I would suggest, like all fish taste of the sea, right? I would suggest, all fish taste the same. I can't hear the caller.
No.
The caller's as loud as I can make it.
He's not talking.
That's why. I would suggest that celery is the only food that is unique in its taste and texture.
Licorice. Oh no, because you get aniseed, don't you?
You see? Star anise. You see? It's unique.
My brother-in-law ate a piece of celery when he was a kid all day, like from early lunch.
One piece?
When they were putting him in bed in the evening. He was fast asleep in his pyjamas, and they knew that there's something in his mouth. And they went, "What is this?" And he went, "Celery." And he had celery from like 12 o'clock.
Mods, can we time my sister out for 2 minutes, please? Glitter Kitty 70, a 2-minute time out, please.
What's she doing?
I don't even want to repeat,
not respecting your authority.
I don't want to repeat what she's saying because it's an untruth. And this isn't a joke, guys. The first mod that times out my sister for 2 minutes will get a bollocking. Pete, what are you doing timing out my sister?
Anyway.
Jim, thank you for the lovely lunch the other day as well. Jim came to the lunch the other day, which is very, very nice. Aaron, the Smiths on Twitch. We just missed your call. Let's give you a call back.
Let's rectify that error.
Celery and lasagna works a treat. It doesn't.
Oh, it does actually. It's nice. It
No,
adds a
it
little
doesn't.
bit of texture.
No, if you don't like celery, it doesn't work. That's the point he's making. Oh, if you have it in lasagna, then you'll like it. No, I won't. I don't like it. Good evening, Aaron the Smiths on the Twitch page.
Good evening. How are you both?
Very,
Fine,
very well,
thank
thank
you.
you. How may we be of assistance? Is no? It's not quiet for everyone. I can see he's going into the red. Good.
So I was going to talk about the subject you've got about places that I find intimidating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to name brand names? Or
Yes,
not?
it's not the BBC. As long as you... Yeah, you can.
But you can. And also you can name brand names on the BBC. That's the weird thing. As long as you don't say Dove soap turned me into a paedophile, or Tesco's smuggled children. As long as you don't say that, you can go, well, I was using Dove soap the other day, which I bought from Tesco. It's all right.
Mm.
So I openly suffer from psoriasis, and at times I have flare-ups when my sort of like anxiety.
That's not connected. That's not connected to celery in any way, is it?
No, not
good.
Not connected to celery.
Just
I was told to basically look around for products to help me off my own back.
Oh.
And one of the places I stumbled across
was the off your own back reference a joke to psoriasis?
Bit mean, isn't it?
If they said it to you exactly like that, I'd go, hang on a second, are you taking the piss? Okay, so you're looking for items.
Yeah, looking for creams and stuff. And one of these shops I stumbled across was a place called Kiehl's. I don't know if you're aware of this shop.
Kiehl's, yeah.
Kiehl's, K-I-E-H-L-S.
If it's not bad enough that they've got a skeleton right at the front of their store, you often have the whole work team in like white overcoats acting like they're the, like playing like, it's like Dr. Kiehl's.
Yeah.
And I just find it very, very overdone and intimidating.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You've just reminded me actually that I don't like anywhere where I have to deal with men. Let's go through it. Butchers. I've never seen a lady butcher. Car dealerships, garages. Although last time I went into the garage, I was swearing like a trooper, and I got so many laughs. Male model bureaus. No, I don't know. So it was it your perception of their arrogance, Aaron, that made you uncomfortable?
I just think it's a little bit OTT, the message that they're trying to send, like working to maybe a cure or like looking like the whole doctor thing doesn't sit right with me. And then there is another company that I don't like that I can't even step into because it makes me so intimidated, and that's the White Company.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be careful.
As a gravy dribbler, I can't go near anything like that.
I'd be careful. I got told off in Harrods once for having a child on my shoulders.
What?
Yeah, and so I don't like... I didn't want to go in Harrods anyway. Some relatives were over from abroad and they wanted to go there. So we did.
That feeling of with the White Company, that feeling of like crisp and perfection, it just kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right.
Makes you want to knock stuff over.
Yeah, rebel.
Erin, thank you for sharing that with us. We always enjoy your calls. 0203 286 6370. We're going to give away a code. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, no. This is what we can do.
I don't like overly attentive shop staff.
No, you don't get that. I've not had that for years.
There's a little boutique in a town near where I live. You know which one? The one that's got boutiques rather than shops. And no. And when you walk in, there's one person there, and you're right opposite the cash desk, and there's like few clothes, but it's like you're looking through her wardrobe, and you can't just have a mooch, and have a mooch and then leave. It's like immediately they want to help you pick stuff out, and there's no prices in the windows, so it's just. Oof. I know in the olden days people probably loved that, but I don't. I like to be left to my own devices for a bit, and if I want help, I'll ask.
Let's talk about the survivalists. We're going to give away a code. This is a code for the PlayStation 4. I'm taking away the last digit of the code.
Oh, mate.
Yes, that's it. So you're going to get the code for a free copy of the survivalists. It's about 20 quid. Let's just quickly take this call before we do that. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I'm new to Twitch, but I've heard your message about shops you find intimidating. I find it very intimidating going into like wholesalers or builders' places where you have to ask for things.
Yeah, because you've got to know what you're doing.
Yeah,
and that's... Gatford, could you do me a favour? Could you F off?
What?
So we're going to put in a survivalist code. It's about 20 quid, because I was looking at this online today. It's a great game made by the same Team 17, who do brilliant games. They do really intelligent, puzzly games that will keep
infuriating.
you infuriating, but they've just
Addictive.
got that one more go, please. Playability. This is a great game. You can play it with friends. You can play it on your own. You're on an island. You've got to survive. Everything is there. Tools, a little bit crafting. Train your monkeys to do what you want to do. It's clues that maybe other people have been living on the island before. I don't want to give any spoilers.
Things that might attack you.
It's a really good game. Here comes the PS4 code. The last digit is missing.
Oh.
All right? Go. Who gets it?
Is it a number or a letter?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, mate.
Oh, they do worms. Team 17 are great, right? They do some brilliant games. And when they got in touch and said, do you want to plug the Survivalists? I was thinking, this is a wind-up, because who would say no?
Yeah.
So they're great games, and they require a little bit more thought than just kind of, your average pick up and blasting the crap out of people. They're really good. They're really challenging. They are an absolute nightmare to play, but fun, man. But fun. So I've just dropped in a PlayStation 4 code to get the game for free into the chat. I have taken... can we time... Oh, no, I just read the rest of what Pete said. I was going to time him out there, but we'll do that. Someone's got it right. Someone has typed in... Well, you don't type the code in here. Type it into your PlayStation.
Unless you've already done it.
Huh?
Unless they've already done it.
Well, Tori's got the code. Skay51, did you get it? Did you do it? It was a 6. It was a 6. It was a 6. It was a 6. Did you get it? SK. But look at the numbers since Gatford was demodded. Absolutely right.
Gosh.
Here we go. I tell you what, I like the cut of your jib. I like the cut of your jib.
Oh,
I like the
now
cut of
is
your
that
jib.
wise?
Lino, arise. Skay51, well done. You won the Survivalists on the PS4. We have got an Xbox and we got a Switch code to give away. We'll give those both away in the last hour. Lino, new here. I've not seen you before. I like the cut of your jib. You're a mod. You're a mod. Well done. Talk to me about 34sp.com web hosting, and I said we'd get some prices and some bits and pieces so that people will know.
Want to use their website builder? £2.95. Professional hosting? £7
per month.
95
So okay.
per month. WordPress hosting? £9.95.
What do you get for
per
that,
month.
please?
You for the WordPress hosting?
Yes.
Optimise for WordPress, free migrations, free staging sites, free SSL certificate, free daily backups, free email and webmail.
Edmail! It's Muller all over again.
Edmail. But if you use the code TLNA, you get 3 months free.
Oh, you got to look at your new computer, isn't it?
I know, isn't it nice?
And we'll do it next week. We're going to give away 3 years. 3 years free web hosting with 34sp.com, because we were talking to Stuart, who's kind of like, is sort of in charge, if anyone's in charge. And we said, could we do a competition? Could we give away like a year's web hosting? He went, doesn't really sound like a lot. I went, could we have 3 years? Yeah, sure, of course you can. I think we could probably push it a bit further if we wanted to. So we're going to give that away. I think that's a brilliant prize. And maybe you want to transfer your website over. Great prize for that. Maybe you're already planning on building a website. Well, then you could have that. Or maybe if you want it, it might just give you the impetus to have a go at that idea that you've been thinking about, but you thought, I got to get web hosting and I can't be bothered. And...
Side hustles are becoming actual hustles at the moment for obvious reasons, right? If you need to sort your website out, try this out. TLNA is the code. You get 3 months free, and they are brilliant with customer service. So if you need any guidance, they won't build it for you. There's a web building bit of software you get. They will not build it for you, but they can help you. If you're a complete beginner, they will help you.
Do it and show us. Poseidon, I got terrible indigestion from that vegan pizza. That has really ruined my life.
Honestly, the customer service with those guys is brilliant. So,
talk to me about Poseidon Safety Management, please.
Well, what do you want to know? Devon and Cornwall, largest supplier of guard dogs in those two counties. They are based in those two counties. What I mean is that the person guarding your property in that town will be recruited from your area, so they will know the local characters. They'll know the shortcuts. They'll know, the various quirks of that particular part of the world, of which there are many. They also have this brilliant thing called Radar Vision, which is kind of a CCTV system, but you don't need to plug it into anything. It's battery operated. You can stick it in the middle of a field, basically, if that's what you want looking after. So it's Poseidon Safety Management, man guarding, guard dogs, mobile patrols. All the details are right here.
They've got about 10 dogs on the team. Some of them were abused and treated really badly as pups, and the dogs live with their handlers, and they are treated with love and respect and have been rehabilitated.
Yeah.
And they're now fully functioning working dogs. So the same can't be said for Richard Gregorian. He is not a fully functioning working dog by any stretch of the imagination.
But he is a fully functioning working lawyer. And if you're getting divorced, he will not make it any more difficult for you. In fact, he will kind of guide you through it in a way that means that when you come through the other side, you will have a chance to start your family life in a different setup, but you'll start afresh and you will not be encouraged to, dig at each other and foster resentments. They try to sort of look at it in a holistic way and make sure that everybody's head is in the right place for this kind of new phase of their lives. That's Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors.
Can we time Strong TM Dog out for 2 minutes, please? I don't like the attitude. I genuinely don't like the attitude there. A higher authority needs to be informed about your treatment towards callers. He's watching. Bret Michaels and God. God is watching, Strontium. There ain't nobody higher than that.
And if you mean towards callers who have been demodded and then pose as other people and then get found out, then, I don't know, tell my mum. She won't care.
Yeah. So, Strontium, deal with it. Or don't watch.
Or give us a call.
Or kiss it.
I wouldn't like you to kiss mine.
Or swivel on it.
Oh.
Are we still on the front page? What are we doing? I don't know why we're on the front page today.
Well, apparently because we're terrible, terrible people.
Terrible, terrible human beings. Wonderful. I'm David Bowie, and I'm here to talk to you about wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. Copenhagen. He'd say Copenhagen, wouldn't he? I'm here to talk about wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. It really is a wonderful city where the girls are so pretty and the deer and the antelope play. I'm David Bowie. Welcome. Let's compare the numbers, right? So we're on the front
why
page.
are we doing this?
Because it's good for the ego.
No, it's not good for the ego.
It's good for the soul.
You're asking for trouble.
It's good for the ego. It's good for the soul. Okay? So, Mini Minster, 317.
Uh-huh.
Taylor Moore, 2,311. Last Resort, 2,141. Disclosure Music 525, we're beating them. Amazon Music 1,763. Gagod Player Unknown 415. Aphex Arcade 84 viewers.
Yeah.
Joe Late Night Alternative 1027. That is why we are the best. Oh, you can't see it, sorry, because we're taking up the whole
Just take
thing.
our word for it.
Take our word. Thank you very much, Wheels United 76. Loads of people saying good stuff about 34SP as well.
Yeah, they're great. They're really great.
Nice, really nice.
Oh, also, if you do decide to set up your website with them, tell us about it and we'll give you a plug.
We'll give you a little plug.
Yes.
With David Bowie from the David Bowie channel.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Click follow. Wheels United 76 says, I recently started to follow you guys. I have to say I've enjoyed the streams I've managed to catch. Thank you. Click follow. If you want to support us, this is our job. You can sub. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime to Twitch.
Strontium Dog was only joking, everyone. Everyone calm down.
Who was joking?
Strontium Dog.
It is hard. Everybody calm down. Peace.
We're all cool.
Dominus Christus Patriarchus.
Oh, that reminds me. My youngest today on the way to school said, "Yeah, I like sitting at the back of the class because we can just namaste." I said, "Can what now?" "We can just namaste. We just sit and chill and namaste."
If you Amazon Prime, you can link it with your Twitch, and you can sub to us. Look at her mum. You can sub to us. It doesn't cost you a penny. We get £5 that you could never spend. That money doesn't exist for you, but it could come to us. And we split all the money here 50-50. 2 minutes of business here, guys, because this is our job.
Yeah.
You have to it doesn't auto-renew, so you have to renew every month. You can also sub with money. There are 3 different tiers, right? There's tier 1, which shows your undying support, and that is great, and we really appreciate it. There's tier 2. There's tier 3. We haven't really got anything for the tier 3s, but the tier 2s, excuse me. But the tier 3s, every month, and I don't think any other Twitch streamers do this, but Catherine and I do. Yeah, Catherine and I do. I had to think, is it? Yeah, but it's right. No other Twitch streamers do this. Every month, we invite all of the Twitch tier 3 followers, subscribers, to a TLNA, Late Night Alternative Production meeting on Zoom. And we'll sit and chat we were there for about an hour the other day. It's supposed to be half an hour. We were there for an hour. We talk about the show, and we kick ideas around, and you make suggestions of bits that you think could be
And we
improved.
take them seriously. That's more the point. We don't just go, yeah, yeah, We actually... we promise to use some of your ideas.
Well, and we're about to talk about one of the ideas in a minute. These are all the ideas. We have a listen. And that's for the tier 3s. We've got about 25 tier 3s. It's not a huge number. And a handful, maybe 6 or 7 turned up for the tier 3 production meeting.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Which is fine. And we record it. If you want to have a look at it, it's on the YouTube channel. I'll post a link in a bit. It's a laugh, really. And that's what we do for the tier 3s. That's kind of a way of saying thank you for supporting us like that. We genuinely appreciate it.
That's some really good ideas.
Yeah, and no one else does it. I do struggle, unless, I do wonder why, without giving something extra, and maybe I've got this wrong. If you know of any other streamers that do give something extra for the tier 3s, I don't know why you would want to, because it's a lot of money at a time when money's too tight to mention, and a lot of people are struggling. And why would you want to do 25 quid to someone? So it's the least we can do is kind of give you a ticket to a private
value for money
Q&A type thing, and actually have a real say, a tangible say on the direction that the show heads in.
Yeah. So
strawberries and cream. So there's that. You can also chuck bits. You can also chuck bits at us. 100 bits is £1. Or you can go to, let me put this in the chat.
By the way,
www.paypal.com/Iain
says I might try and sit at the back and namaste tomorrow at work.
PayPal.com/Iain Lee. You want to give a quid? You want to give £1 million quid? Everything that goes there gets split between Catherine and myself. Now. Why the PayPal's there? Because it's got me thinking. One of the things that was discussed, and there's loads of stuff that's been discussed here. There's a lot to get through that will probably carry over beyond next month's thing. But Paul came up with doing a variety show, right? And years ago, me and Catherine would do a live show separate from the radio show called Performance Ring. By the way, sorry, I'm giving out a lot of business. I realise I do the business in big chunks. If while we're talking you want to phone in,
you can.
And we'll stop chatting and we'll go to your phone call. So don't think, I should really wait for them to stop. No, I can see it. If you want to phone in, we'll go to you. That's groovy. But we used to do a thing called Performance Ring, where it was a talent show where listeners would kind of book 5 to 10 minute slots, and we'd have about 15 to 20 people, depending on how long they wanted. And we'd do it. And the reason we stopped doing it was, there were 2 reasons that I had. One, I just thought we should take a break from it, and then the momentum never came back. 2, I felt a little bit guilty, and there was a way around it, that we took the money and the performers didn't get anything. And after about, I think we did 3, maybe 4, and after the last one, I kind of went, this doesn't feel particularly ethical to us.
No, but I mean, we didn't make enough to run off to Monte Carlo.
It was cheap tickets.
You know,
I think it was 6-7 quid. It might have been, but it was still a few hundred quid. And of course, had we carried on doing it, we could have split some of that money between the turns. But we did after. I think we did 3 or 4, and we both went, this doesn't. Yeah. This doesn't feel right. So our apologies. But we're going to do a Performance Ring talent show. I'm going to use the C word, competition, on here if we get enough people emailing us saying that they're up for it. I think we'll probably do it in November. So
Yeah.
we've got Halloween coming up, and then we can kind of do it in November. So
It can be anything. It can be anything. So just to give you an idea, performance ring, what did we have? We had a performance poet, and he was brilliant. Do you remember? What was his name? Hassan. Who stepped in at the last minute because someone else didn't do it or something. Anyway, he was
great.
He was so funny.
The second time he did it, someone didn't turn up, so we asked him.
Yeah.
But the first time he was a punter.
Oh, he was so good, so good. There was also a guy who pushed a wheelbarrow back and forth. There was a guy that ate custard while telling jokes. There were some brilliant singers. There were people playing the guitar, doing the sort of traditional
There were
stuff.
some not great singers as well, but everyone was there willing them on.
Yeah, and that's the
there
thing.
was a guy pushing a wheelbarrow.
Yeah. It was a really accepting
Strange.
environment, you know, so it's no one sitting back going, yeah, you know, I'm expecting to be Simon Cowell in this. Everyone was ready for a show and everyone was willing everyone on, and they knew that was that person's moment, you know. So it was great. It was so good.
So it's not sending in a video. We would like you to do it live on the night. So we need to come up with a date.
Unless you've made a short film.
Short film, yeah. No more than 2 minutes, please. No more than 2 minutes. So we need to set a date. Tomorrow we'll come up with a date.
All right.
And we would like you to do it live via Zoom or Skype. Probably Zoom is easier. And you, the viewers, would then vote at the end as to who your favourite is. And the prize would be all money that's gone to the PayPal, not bits, because then it gets difficult to kind of pull it out and stuff. All money that's gone to the PayPal that night.
That becomes the prize pot.
That's the prize pot. If it's 50 quid, 80 quid, it goes to the winner. If we start getting to like sort of 200-300 quid, we'll split it between first, second and third. So not all the money in my PayPal account. Dear God, no. We're not having that 69 pence. So that's the plan. But we've only had 2 entries so far. So I think we need to come up with a date.
Yeah.
And a format. And also be prepared to accept that maybe you enjoy being passive at home watching this, which is fine. But I think because of the quiz night we do on the Thursdays, I think that you want to be part of this.
There are some showmen and women out there. So let's do it.
Does recognising flags count as a talent? Yes.
Yes.
We'll have any of that stuff. We'll have any of that stuff. I love the freaky stuff. I love the bizarre. You know, I love contortionists and harpists.
So, yeah, we'll think of a date and we'll let you know. Also, the Friday before Halloween, I think it's the day before Halloween, isn't it? It's Halloween fall on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So the 30th, we're going to do a spooky special. And so I know a lot of you are sitting on some very, very interesting home footage of the supernatural, the unexplained, the paranormal, all that stuff. So if you want to send it to us, email latenightalternative@gmail.com and we will get a nice little stock. We'll give you some of our own spooky stuff. But of course, if you want to send us your footage, that's the night. That is the night. It's going to be such a good one.
Sword swallowing with cucumbers, drawing, world's fastest namaste. I know you're all suggesting these as jokes.
But we mean it.
We would have it. We want it to be weird. We want it to be silly. We want it to be talented. We want it to be not talented. We want to have a laugh. We want
also,
to have a laugh.
You know what this audience is like.
Drunk.
That cucumber swallower might well win.
And if not, you might find a partner.
Well,
you know, these things...
Or at least a good way of making salad.
These things happen. So, yeah. Anyway, so latenightalternative@gmail.com. That's the place to
I'd love some art. Live art.
Yeah, love a
so
bit
good.
of art. Love a little bit of art. Right, where are the phone? We had so many phone calls last night. I know a guy with 6 toes. Does that count? Yes! We cannot stress enough. We will have anything.
Let's do it.
We will have anything. Sinjin, are you going to enter our talent night?
I bet Sinjin's got talents.
Kiefer says, my only talent is crossing my eyes on demand.
I can't cross my eyes.
We will have anything. We're not even joking. And now we're going to go to Kiefer, who's going to cross his eyes on demand. I'd watch that for 2 minutes.
We'll give you a drum roll.
Totally. So, everything is up for grabs.
We have a phone call.
Who is this, please?
Well, it turns out it's a cake.
teetotal is T as in the letter T.
I thought it's TEE.
It's T. You know what the T stands for?
T.
No, well, you thought TEE, as in the drink tea. That's spelled TEA.
Spell it TEE, total.
Why? What does it mean?
Don't know.
It's temperance. I only found out probably a couple of years ago, but it's temperance, the temperance movement, which was to
no
stop
boozing.
you drinking, no boozing. So teetotal is it's the letter T.
Oh, I thought it
temperance.
was only have tea at parties.
Yeah.
Because that's how it turns out, isn't it? The times I've tried not to drink when going out socialising, it's really difficult to find something that isn't really, really sweet and gives you stomachache if you drink too much of it.
The best drink at home, if you're having a boozy party, if you're having a party where there's a drink, Schlur. Love a Schlur.
But that's like very sweet wine.
Oh, I don't think it is. It's just like
fizzy
expensive
grape
fizzy
juice.
pop. Yeah, it's fizzy pop. Schlur. Schlur. If you feel uncomfortable, you want a glass that's got some bubbles in. Schlur. Mime artist, you may spell it like that, but it's just tea. It's not. Well, it's tea. The T is for temperance.
Retro Engine spelling it right.
It may have evolved into TEE, but the T is for temperance. So originally it was tea.
Kath, give kombucha a go. Isn't that what they drink in Hoxton?
It's what they. Yeah, I think there's.
Is it made out of something fermented?
Okay, you've checked the dictionary. That's great. I'm still not wrong. It may have evolved into that, but the T is for temperance. What does TEE total? Where does that come from?
Oh.
Where does that come from? Where does that come from? Could someone who's telling me, one of the people who said TEE total is correct, where does that come from?
Is that how you spell the letter T? You know, like H. Do you spell it TEE?
Maybe.
I think you might. Let's see.
The T comes from temperance, right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And you're going, well, it's TEE, but where does that come from? Where does that come from, Gatford?
Yes.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Hey, haven't got a bell.
No, ding.
Haven't got a bell.
You phone who this?
Oh, fair play. Okay, did 2 catchphrases. We'll have that.
That's good. Yeah, that is how you spell tea, everyone.
According to the
TEE.
etymological... Thank you, number one worst gamer. Etymological dictionary, the T, TEE, in teetotal is the letter T, so it's actually T, the letter teetotal, though it was never spelt that way. The word is first recorded in 1832 in a general sense in an Irish-American source, and in 1833 in England in the context of abstinence. There we go.
We've all learnt something.
You've all learnt something.
That we can bore people with at parties.
I've taught you stuff.
Consider yourselves told.
What are we going to do about Jesus? He's being a naughty boy.
Did you finish your Bret Michaels story?
I don't think I had a Bret Michaels story.
Because I missed the first couple of eps, where apparently it got wild. Oh my God, I tried to watch that Bly Manor thing today. I had a little go last night, but I was falling asleep. Then I tried to watch it today. I know that in America, they all think we talk like Dick Van Dyke. But this is a very small place in comparison, and we can tell when someone's not doing a proper accent. And there are a couple in there that are absolute stinkers to the point where I don't think I can watch it. You'll find it when you stand up. I don't think I can watch it. Terrible, terrible, terrible English accents. There's a phone in if you fancy it.
Well, you can talk.
This is one of the original English accents.
Yeah, terrible, terrible, terrible.
How rude. Well, that's the thing. The narrator in that thing is trying. I think she's trying for a posh northern accent. It's just bloody awful.
I did that. I stand up for your love. Rats, why is your room dark, pals?
It's the night.
It's night time, you melt. Iain, you have great skin. Do you use a lot of product? No, but I have started moisturising on an almost daily basis. Right, come on. We're losing the vibe, guys. We're losing the vibe.
Someone's phoning up.
This is going to be vibalicious.
Ah, the vibe has arrived.
The vibe is here. Lisa,
Hello.
we're going to pass we're going to play Pass the Chaton in a minute. In a minute, not with it. Lisa, we are handing over the conversational pillow to you. That means you can talk. Away you go.
I was wondering earlier what your favourite era in history is, because I was watching a movie from it was about Sherlock Holmes' sister.
Oh.
Well, his sister. So
I've heard that's good, Enola Holmes.
Enola Gay.
it is good. I was watching it earlier.
She's so good. She's the person that plays Enola Holmes is the one that plays Seven in Stranger Things, and she's English.
I've never watched that, but yeah,
It's really good. I kind of avoided it because everyone was going on about it, and I started watching it. It's so
Stranger
good.
Things is crap.
No, it's good.
It's crap.
I enjoyed it.
It's crap. And I refused. I got to the penultimate episode of Series 1 and I thought, I'm not going to watch the last episode. I did watch a bit of it last year when I was on holiday with my boys, and they really liked it because it's proper scary for them. But it's rubbish because...
Hello, Shelley.
Because I got what they were doing. In the same way that Forrest Gump is rubbish because you can see the strings and hear the levers being pulled... You could hear the levers being pulled on Stranger Things.
But you know it's all pretending, right? You know it's not a documentary.
Okay, but you also know that just setting anything in the 80s is a stupid idea to do. Oh, let's get a poster up from E.T. Let's base it on E.T. Let's get an Atari in there. I tell you what, let's get a Walkman in there. There we are. Then we'll get grifter bikes in there. Then we'll get let's get the Nikes from that era. And then they can all be smoking, and we'll show adverts from the 80s, and it'll be really great because we've got a really great fact finding department. And what they're doing is they're going to take pictures of actual things and putting it all in. I know what you're doing. Just make something good.
Anyway, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Well, let's get Big Track.
What I'd love to know is if there are any Americans watching tonight. Is her accent weird? Or is she getting away with it? I guess because it's a bigger place, you can get away with it.
Can we stop filming this scene, guys? And we forgot to put a Star Wars Millennium Falcon and a Big Track in this scene. Can we do that, guys, please? And also, we're going to have to remove that Nintendo because that didn't come out until 6 months after this episode was supposedly set.
Sinjin, I meant Millie Bobby Brown's.
Oh, that's sad what happened to her, isn't it?
What?
Whitney Houston's daughter.
Flipping heck, mate.
It's sad what happened to her.
It is
Died
sad.
on the same day as her mum.
Yeah, really sad. Well, yeah, sad. Anyway, Lisa, I bet you're glad you rang.
She's causing trouble, this Lisa.
Did you answer the question? Not the 80s, I think we can glean.
I tell you what looks good, but I bet it's shit. You can get, for your Switch, you can set up... Oh! Hello, Patty just jumped to me. Here's a tail. Hello, my darling girl. Come and sit with me. Come and sit with Daddy. You can get... this is not answering your question in any way whatsoever, Lisa.
Hi, Pats.
You can get... I'm so fat. I've got to stop eating pizza and drinking pop. You can get a racetrack that you set up in your living room and then drive a car around, but you see it on your Switch.
Oh, yeah.
In the advert, it looks great, but I bet it's rubbish. I bet it's rubbish. If anyone can help...
So you can try it out and see whether it is rubbish.
If anyone can get me one for free. I love that. I would have to say Jesus Days.
Oh.
In answer to your question, Lisa, Jesus Days.
The time of our Lord Jesus.
I would say my favourite time period, not like reading about it or anything. Thank you, Sinjin. I don't like reading about it. There's no books about Jesus Days. But I would say my favourite time period is Jesus Days.
Okay. Mine, I'd like to have a little go. Ooh.
You've answered it.
No, I didn't.
Doesn't matter. Time's up. Thanks for your call, Lisa.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
My favourite time in history is 2008 when Rock of Love, starring Bret Michaels from Poison, was first being made. When's your favourite history time?
I'm not telling you now.
I know
It's a
when it
secret.
was.
What?
Like the 1820s?
Very specific. Why?
Because I know you. I'm right, aren't I?
Not the 1820s.
Is it the 18-somethings?
None of your business. Oh, it's my secret, private knowledge and thoughts and wishes.
Well, I'll suck them out of your head when you're asleep. I'll break into your house and I'll trepan you and I'll put a straw in your brain and I'll suck you off.
Wow.
And suck out your favourite year.
Okay. Well, when you do that, you'll know.
The 1700s. Oh, like Kate Bush, like when she writes about that song times. What Magical Mystery Tour? Not Joan of Arc. Heathcliff.
No,
Heathcliff
they were all mad, and it was a horrible life those people lived. No.
When is your favourite time?
I would like to have a little go at the 60s. Do you know why? I want to smell everyone. I bet they all stank. So, you look at like all the sort of Twiggy and all that. I bet she stank.
Stinky Twiggy. That's where she got the nickname from. She smelt like a stick that was covered in shit.
Yes. They're all having tin baths after their dads and stuff, weren't they?
I was nearly alive in the 60s.
Wow.
That's
what was
the
that
thing.
like, man?
It was great. There was some great weed going around when I was born in 1973 and I was a baby. We were all doing it, man.
If it was the olden days, I'd want to be somewhere where I wasn't, living in mud. I'd want to be
Jesus times.
The lady of the manor, like swanning about and
barking
orders and that.
Do you not want to see if Jesus could do it?
Nah, I think it's nice not knowing.
I'd like to know. I bet he couldn't do it.
What? The walking on the water?
All that stuff. I've walked on water, don't you?
Yeah, but there was a little thing underneath.
There was a platform. You can go when you go. I don't remember which one it was. He walked on. I floated on the Dead Sea reading a porno. 11 o'clock show. And is it the Sea of Galilee where he walked on water?
Yes.
And
Which isn't really a sea, is it? Isn't it a lake?
It's a lake. They're all lakes. But you can rent. What you do if you pay, and they'll put up a little platform just under the surface of the water, like quite far out. So it's quite far out, and you walk. You get a little boat out there, and you walk on the surface of the water.
Does that seem a little tasteless? Can you also stand on a crucifix and do the pose? I mean, it's like...
I think you might be able to, actually.
Wow.
I think you might be able to. But the thing that we noticed is you can rent a cross and carry across the route that Jesus walked. And we saw loads of people doing that, primarily American women of a certain age.
Penance.
Primarily.
They do that in Holy Week in Seville. It's a whole... they take all the statues out of the churches, and different neighbourhoods will have a different saint that they carry around. But also, and there are different sort of crews, and they all different uniforms and stuff.
Terry Crews.
And they and some people
Penelope
do
Cruz.
walk barefoot with the crosses on their shoulders as penance.
The retro engine says the 80s is the best decade. Poor child. Poor child.
It was rubbish, the 80s.
The 80s sucked.
I was there and I knew it then.
The 80s sucked. Oh, Imani Coppola, who's coming on the show soon. I can't quite remember well, I'll have to check. But she loves Bret Michaels' Rock of Love.
Yeah, because it's hideous.
Will says, guys, can you please do something with your levels? I often have to turn off, the sound is so distorted. Maybe some kind of compressor or limiter might help with keeping things right. Your audio is really clipping at times and it ruins the show. I mean,
for you, no one else seems to have a massive problem. I know it is a little erratic at times.
I know it is a little bit, but it's not that bad, is it? I mean, sometimes the callers might be a little bit quiet or a little bit loud. I thought the sound had been all right tonight.
Yeah.
I thought the sound had been all right tonight. And I've tried limiters, and it didn't really help. I don't know what a compressor is. So no. I don't know what to suggest, Will. I'm in reply. I thought...
you're in capitals.
Levels...
Too loud.
Were
such an itchy nose
tonight. Sorry, it puts you off. I have tried a limiter. It made things worse. Thanks for the heads up. Now get stuffed, you piece of trash. Thanks for the heads up. But there's not much more we can do.
I think some people like to show their expertise.
Hey, listen, if it's putting him off, it's putting him off, and I get it. If he wants to, share that, that's absolutely fine. But there's not. I've tried with the limiters and stuff, and it does. The sound does come and go. I know. I think there is a problem with the connection of my mic, because that seems to be creating some problems. But I think it's all right. You know. People really like Bret Michaels. I feel he's being victimised on this channel. We're celebrating him.
He's being lauded. He's being lionised.
If you're listening on TV on multiple speakers, the sound difference is notable compared to listening on phone, laptop. Yeah, of course, that would make the difference greater, I would imagine. Robo, I know you're trying to help, but RTX, that doesn't mean anything to me. So just saying use RTX doesn't mean anything to me. But also, the volume is coming from different places, you see, and that is where the problem lay. So the microphones are coming through a mixer. They're coming through. I can show you, look. This is boring, but... Hello, Pat. So the microphones are coming through this Behringer, right? There's mine and there's Catherine's. Mine and Catherine's, okay? And then, let me just get rid of that because I don't want you to see any phone numbers. And then all the other audio is coming from the computer. So, any YouTube clips coming from there. Skype calls are coming from there. So, Pat, you're not having that pizza, darling. It's actually not very nice. I don't think you'd like it. So that's it. So there's two different sources, and that's why it's darling. I can't. Pat, come on, darling. Thank you. There's a good girl. That's why it's difficult to get the levels, and so I can put a limiter. I had for a while a limiter on us. Here's the thing. Also, it would be more helpful if he said, "Ian, it's your voice that distorts, or it's the phone calls that distort." So I don't know, and I'm aware that sometimes I get very shouty and it goes a bit loud, and that's me. I need to ride the mic a bit. Maybe I can ride my fader a little bit more. So I don't know what the audio problem is because you didn't say. So it was boring. Just take the mics down a touch from the faders, but then you lose the volume. Then if we take the mics down, right? So then we take the mics down. Then we put it up here. But then that's quieter, right? And then I've not got that much room. That is... So I've taken the microphones down a bit. I mean, there is... What if I do this? Hello. Now that's too quiet, right? Is that too quiet for you? That's not even reaching the yellow. The compressors take the audio when it gets past a certain point and normalizes it. Are you saying... Please don't just say yes. It's too quiet. Wow. It's too quiet. So I don't really know. But the compressor... God, this is so boring. The compressor would not have... This is so boring. The compressor... Now we're back. It's just a bit random. All right. I was watching. It's fine. What it says, but... Move your head back from the mic when you shout, says someone teaching me microphone technique.
Oh, we've got something. Little aid memoir is about to arrive.
Are you fucking nuts? Ew.
I thought you were going to get one of your radio awards.
I've changed it back, Ems. I've changed it back. Well, then, they're where they were before. There we go. They're where they were before. I don't know. The sound thing is... All right, Terry, well done. I'm hot all the time. The sound thing is something that worries me and upsets me when people bring it up because I know it's a problem and I can't do much about it. Really, I can't do much about it. Oh, Gal Gadot reflects on the reaction to her Imagine video.
Oh no, why? We'd all forgotten about it.
That was.
Now I'm thinking of it.
That was an incredible.
It was a moment,
scenario, wasn't it? Right, Sound Nomad says he's sending me a link. We're clicking on links now, guys.
Oh.
Behringer composer. Right. So what does this do? A dual-channel compressor limiter expander from Behringer, the MDX 26000, truly has it all. Yeah. The expander works to increase signal and presence. The compressor minimises peaks and the limiter levels out the dynamics, pulling up the lower signals and attenuating the peaks.
Oh.
The unit uses interactive knee adaptation, allowing you to switch between soft and hard knee compressors.
God.
You'll also find built-in de-esser on the unit, switchable for male, female voices.
Yes, please.
A side chain input, and also the ability to add tube emulation to give your tracks warm analog saturation.
Oof.
Right? But here's the thing that you seem to be ignoring. Right? Here's the thing. Why would people have the hots for me on de-quiet? Why don't they have the hots for me on de-loud? Where do you put the compressor? Forget that. I'm not spending 110 quid on a massive piece of kit like that. Where do you put the compressor? Because the mixer goes into the computer, right? So do you plug that into the compressor? Because the mixer goes into the computer. There's also audio coming from the computer. They both go into Streamlabs. So somehow you have to put the compressor between the computer audio and the mixer audio before it goes into Streamlabs.
Sinjin says streaming software has compression filters too.
And I tried it, Sinjin. I did try it, and it didn't work. Well, I can't remember what the problem was. I did have a compressor. You can. Streamlabs has got compressors, right? But because we don't know, you would need to use an insert on the mixer. It's pretty complicated. There you go. But then you're ignoring the audio from the computer. You're ignoring the audio from the computer. Microphone goes into the compressor, goes into the mixer for voices and compression for videos in software. So you need two compressors.
Oh.
You send an email. Don't send me an email. Don't send me an email. Do not send me an email. Do not send me an email.
I think he's saying don't send him.
There should be insert jacks on your mixer. Don't send me an email because you're ignoring half of the problem. All right, I'll put a compressor on our microphones now. Right, ready? I'm going to do it.
There it is.
Hello. Right, put that up to the max. Hello, and the threshold is there. Hello, threshold is there. Hello, we bring that down and we put that there. Hello, ratio, I don't know what the ratio means. So threshold is there. Hello, I have put a compressor on the microphone. There is now a compressor on the microphone. That is a compressor. Happy? No difference, you see? Anyway, we don't know what the problem was. We lost 100 viewers.
I blame that guy.
I blame that guy. A piece of trash. Right, 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call.
Oh, we missed 2 calls now.
Let's go to this one.
I blame that guy.
I blame that guy.
Yeah.
You want a limiter. I'll limit your
Talk about
face.
ruining the show for him.
Compress the number of viewers with that chat. Yeah, we did.
I'll ruin his show.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Joni. Hello, Charlie.
Hi, you all right?
Good, thanks. What you got for us?
Well, I just wanted to ring in, really. I mean, I thought I pretty had nothing interesting to say on any of the topics, but maybe something sort of moderately interesting on most of them.
It's got to be more interesting than talking about bloody compressors.
Let's hope so.
Let's have a try.
Brand things that you only buy the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't skimp on.
Not a lot, but McVitie's biscuits, chocolate digestives.
Yeah.
You can't get the own brand, but sometimes I like like old-fashioned biscuits. I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy.
We're talking pink wafers?
No, not that. Gosh, no. Custard creams.
Yes.
Bourbons.
Mm-hmm.
I like them simple. You get all your fancy, your spaff-covered hobnobs. No, Sinjin, we don't mean cookies, we mean biscuits. And they're all too fancy. Just give me some custard creams or some nice Nice biscuits.
Their biscuits are different. They eat them with gravy, don't you? Weirdos.
Yeah.
You can get, I reckon, an own brand custard creams, all right?
Yeah. I would go with that. Yeah.
But I think that's about it on food. But then also like shower gel and toothpaste. I don't trust an own brand toothpaste.
What do you think it's going to do?
I don't know, just not. There's no dentists are saying it's great on adverts. I think that's the.
This is true.
I bought from, when I discovered Poundland, I bought some soap from Poundland and it made my hands bleed.
What?
It was like proper soap. It was proper branded, but it made my knuckles bleed. It was horrible. It was the weirdest.
You sure it wasn't a pumice stone?
It was the weirdest thing. No. And it was awful. So I will not get stuff from Poundland anymore because they make your hands bleed.
Gosh.
So I have none of that. But Poundland, is it like the same stuff?
They sell branded stuff. It's just sometimes it's got Turkish writing on it.
Yeah, I do wonder if this was like the like when your mate sells cigarettes down the pub that look like cigarettes, but actually they're probably from China or Russia.
Yeah,
and
they've been
probably
soaked in poison.
Yeah, they got poison in. I wondered if it was the same kind of stuff.
Yeah,
same kind of stuff.
Possibly you've uncovered something there.
But Charlie, you're apart from the own brand, low brand biscuits, if you're going for a chocolate digestive, it's got to be McVitie's.
It has.
I think it has. It has.
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate. Any preference?
There's no difference.
Dark.
There's no difference.
There is a difference.
There is.
What's the difference?
Dark's more, I don't know, better with coffee, I think.
Oh,
just better.
I know what. Why don't you two go and get married if you love dark chocolate biscuits with coffee so much?
You're busy, Charlie.
Gay, but
don't
otherwise.
Mind. Don't mind.
Actually, Charlie, I think you'll find that all sexuality is a spectrum, and you might think that you're completely gay, but actually you're not.
Or he knows, and it's.
He thinks he knows, but he's not. What was the line they used to say in like the 80s? Oh, you've just not met the right woman yet.
Yeah.
You remember that? That was a thing. You've just not
She's
met the
called
right
Mark.
Woman. Okay, well, I'll come and have chocolate hobnob biscuits with you, and I will have sex with you to spite Catherine.
Oh,
does that work?
No, not really.
And also, that's not. I've not got his consent. It won't be consensual.
I think everything about this is wrong, apart from the biscuits, which we all agree on.
Excuse me. Everything about this is wrong because he's gay.
No.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I didn't know I was working with a homophobe.
Oh no, I'm not.
Everything
homophobic.
about this is wrong. Let's send him on a conversion therapy course.
Just saying, just because he likes the same biscuits as me doesn't mean we're going to have a lifelong.
That's the euphemism we're using now, is it? He likes the same biscuits. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I am mortified.
Oh, Charlie, I am sorry. It's,
You should be sorry. I thought people like you died on the ark.
What, women?
Homophobes. Charlie. It's one of those nights. What else have you got for us, please?
I mean, I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. But I can touch on butchers if you want. Never been to one.
Oh, why not?
But have you ever watched Eat Well for Less? Greg Wallace on BBC.
No, I haven't. Greg Wallace upsets me. This is going to be the toughest 15 minutes of your life. He says to his first girlfriend, his new girlfriend's on a first date.
I don't like his tasting spoon. It's just that shade too big.
I've not seen it, but go on. So what? It's teaching you to eat on a budget, is it?
Basically, yeah. But they quite often will say, "Oh, we've got these lovely sausages from the butchers." And the suggestion is that they're cheaper, but I can't. I've always assumed that a butcher's would be significantly more expensive.
Because they're artisans, you would think.
Oh, I would assume they would, but what is it you're comparing it with? If you're comparing it with, for example, Tesco's Finest, or if you're comparing it with Tesco, the white and blue label.
Oh yeah, Tesco Value.
Tesco Value. I imagine maybe it sits somewhere in the middle. I don't know. There's
only one way to find out, Charlie. You're going to have to go in the butcher's. For us.
All right. Okay.
And someone says, Plume says, why send him to a conversion course if he likes dark chocolate over milk? That's absolutely fine. And I think that's something we can take away.
Exactly. Born this way, man.
Doesn't matter what kind of chocolate you like. We're all human beings. We all just want to dunk.
All chocolate is sweet.
We just want to dunk. Apart from when they put like...
too much cocoa.
They put salt, sea salt in there.
It's nice.
Chili in there.
It's nice.
Stop messing around with it.
No, delicious.
Just give us...
variety. Open your mind, Ian.
Just give us some chocolate. Give me a Mars bar. Thank you, Charlie. Anything else?
No, that'll do.
He's never going to call us again.
He will. Thank you, Charlie. Nice to talk to you. Thank you.
Gosh, we put that kid through the ringer.
Let's get this guy on.
Hey, baby.
Hello.
That is another great shirt.
Can we get a shout out for Sinjin, please?
Hey,
Can we get a
Sinjin.
shout out in the chat for Sinjin?
Yeah, it's my new Disney shirt. I bought a couple, so this is my new one.
That's so cool.
That looks like PJs.
It's a jersey shirt. I don't know. They're just making a bunch of them lately.
Okay.
So good.
I have
you
a
doing,
question.
man?
I'm doing good. How are you guys? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
all right, thank you. I'm feeling bloated, but I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, go on. What's your
Same.
question?
Do you guys know what ranch is?
Dressing.
Okay, so you do.
But I don't really know what it is. I know that it's like
white,
cream coloured.
And it's delicious.
Is it like tartar sauce?
No.
No, so I was talking to another UK streamer earlier today, and he was like talking about how you guys don't dip your wings in anything.
Barbecue sometimes.
Well, I would. The way I play it is I will have. Say we're at Nando's or something. I would get a load of Tommy K tomato ketchup, and I'd have a big pool of that on the plate. I'd also probably get a big pool of mayonnaise, and I would dip in there.
Okay, that makes me uncomfortable when you say that.
Why?
I don't know. We don't do that. Like the only two sauces that we do are either blue cheese or ranch.
Blue cheese. I struggle with ranch.
Blue cheese is the great con, right?
Ranch.
That cheese has gone off.
Ranch.
Stop serving it up to me and telling me that I'll get used to it. It's not right.
I like blue cheese.
No.
I've started to get into it a little bit.
It tastes
I'm
of
a fan of it.
death.
Yeah, I'm not. The thing is, of course, in America, you don't have cheese. You don't know what cheese is.
They get it in cans.
Cheese, comes from a can or is made.
Nobody eats that cheese whiz. I almost said a curse word. Nobody eats that cheese whiz stuff. Okay. Nobody eats it. The only time that I've heard about it, there's a state like above me. I live in Maryland. There's a state above us called Philadelphia, or Pennsylvania. Sorry,
the Philadelphia
is the
cheese.
city. Yeah, they do these things called Philly cheesesteaks, and apparently they do the cheese whiz. It sounds disgusting to me though. Like I'm not a fan of it.
So it's a steak, and then they spray cheese on top.
Yeah, so they have like a big hoagie roll. They have like a big hoagie roll, and they put like the canned cheese on it, and then they like chop up steaks.
A hoagie is like a big
sub.
sandwich. A sub, yeah. It's a sub.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
What is meatloaf?
An amalgamation of meat in a loaf form. Do you guys not? It amazes me every time I talk to you guys from the UK, and there's so many things. You guys call biscuits scones, and scones biscuits, and cookies biscuits, and Fisher chips, and it's all over the place. It confuses me. It befuddles me. I'm befuddled.
It behooves you.
It behooves me?
Americans are the only people I've heard use the word behooves. I love it. When I was in
We say behoves in this country.
Behoves, behoven. But we don't know. No one says it. No one really says it. The Americans say it quite a lot.
Do you know what I like that they say? I could care less. Instead of I couldn't care less, it's what we say. I mean, I couldn't care any less. They say I could care less.
Well, what we say, but I could care less doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
I don't want it to be bashing an American kind of thing because it's not really what we do.
But you need to sort that
out.
out.
You make it so friggin' easy.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We're not good with double negatives.
I couldn't care less. I could care less Okay, well, so you
care a bit.
This upsets you, what I'm doing.
No, it doesn't upset me. No, I know it's dumb.
But if you could care less, then this would be upsetting you. I'm not saying this... Manchester Gamer says, can Sinjin answer this for me? You are now the spokesperson for your country, okay?
Okay.
Oh, dear.
I heard recently a lot of Americans eat KFC at Christmas. Is that true?
No, Japan does.
Yes, the Japanese.
I know for sure Japan does. Like, that's like a thing for them. At least around here, it's weird. We don't have a lot of KFCs. Considering Kentucky is here in like America, I don't hear about KFC a lot. We have Popeyes.
A Chick-fil-A?
Oh, I was talking. Yeah, Chick-fil-A we have, but their chicken is bland as hell. I mean, I'm sorry, it's very bland.
You can say hell. You're not allowed to.
No, Chick-fil-A's got hasn't it? They've got kind of very conservative. Aren't they conservative donors or something? Chick-fil-A, and there was a big thing about you should.
I want to try. I want to try Popeyes. I've heard good things about Popeyes.
Popeyes is good. Popeyes is good, but their chicken, like the breading that they use, is like super crispy, and it's just like you bite into it, and it's just like.
Does it graze your mouth?
You're breaking your teeth.
I'm in.
Yeah. It's like, do you guys know what Captain Crunch is?
Captain Crunch.
Is that like Captain Caveman?
Isn't that a cereal? Oh, no, we're never going to know.
We've lost you, Sinjin.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're back. What's Captain Crunch?
I'm here. Okay. Captain Crunch is a cereal that we do around here because we do cereal, and I don't think you guys do cereal either. You do, like, bangers and mash.
We do cereal.
No, not cereal for breakfast. He's talking about cereal with like
grits and that.
Like shit that you'd put on your plate to go with the breakfast cereal. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a breakfast cereal. It's just very like dry and like just there's like an ongoing thing where like people just remember eating Captain Crunch as like a kid and just scraping the top of their mouths all the time because it's just very pointy. But it's good when it's like wet and moist and like soaks up milk and stuff. But other than that, I would never eat it dry. But it's kind of the same dryness as like Popeyes.
We are thinking, Sinjin, of celebrating Thanksgiving this year, and we were going to cook a Thanksgiving little feast thing, weren't we? We were going to do. I was going to bring some pots and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it true that you eat marshmallow with potatoes?
Candied yams. It's not normal potatoes. It's like either yams or sweet potatoes.
Right. And they're candied. So they're like, it's a dessert, is it? Or is that to go with your...
Yeah, it's kind of like a more dessert thing. You don't like usually have it like in the main course of things.
Okay. All right, I'll look into it.
Hang on a minute. Matt is saying Captain Crunch was famous for having the toy whistle that let you hack the US phone network. Does that mean anything to you?
What? That sounds like a conspiracy theory. I've never heard of that.
Famous Captain Crunch was famous for having the toy whistle that let you hack the US phone network. Matt, give us more information. Someone is saying it's true. Give us more information on that, please.
In what year?
I don't know what that means. Here's the thing. When I go to America, and I've only really been to New York more, been to LA a few times, and San Francisco once, and Seattle once.
Mm-hmm.
But the food, man. The
good.
food is the best. Forget all this. We're all arguing over here about chlorinated chicken and all of that. I could not care less. American food is great, and it's so great. When I took my boys to New York a couple of years ago, and you'd go out and you'd have breakfast, right? And breakfast is huge.
Mm-hmm. You're done for the day.
And you're done for the day. And at lunchtime, I go, "Are you hungry?" No, maybe we go and get like an ice lolly or something. But you're done for the day.
Yeah,
you don't need to eat until breakfast. The best, man. The best.
My sister lived in Georgia for a few years, and we went over there. And the food is incredible, like bourbon burgers, and just everything was huge, right? But after about 4 days, I started really craving something green. And so I asked for some, like a side or something. I said, "Can I have a side of broccoli, please?" They brought it. It was covered in cheese. Yeah. But after a while, I was just really, when your mouth gets set for, I could just really use something fresh.
Well, I told you when I was going to go and do Keith and the Girl, who are our friends in New York. We've got a podcast and an internet show. And I got there about an hour early, and I was a bit peckish. And I thought, well, I'll go and get a sandwich. There's a cafe there. I'll go and get a sandwich. So I went and got like a cheese and steak sandwich. That was it. Cheese and steak sandwich. Now, a sandwich here would be, you know, if it were this big, that would be a big sandwich, right? But it came, and it was this big. It was this big. It was huge. I mean, it was so delicious. But I was bloated for the thing.
Yeah.
We're getting, here we go. Boneyard says, no, where is it? It had the whistle. Right, packaged in a box of Captain Crunch cereal, there was a whistle that emitted a tone at precisely 2,600 hertz, the same frequency that AT&T. What are you doing?
This sounds like
George,
bullshit. This sounds like bullshit.
No,
I
it doesn't.
agree.
This sounds real. The same frequency that AT&T long lines used to indicate that a trunk line was available for routing a new call. Basically, what it's saying is it bypassed the charges for the call, and you got free phone calls on AT&T.
Shout out to Captain Crunch, I guess.
Captain Crunch, there it is.
They knew.
There we
Captain
go.
knew.
There we go. All right, nice one, Sinjin. When are you streaming next?
Tomorrow. Okay. Oh, I have my 24-hour stream coming up at some point. I'll let you guys know. I know you guys said, like, hey, let us know when it happens.
Yeah. Well, do you have a date for it?
It was a specific date, and then I pushed it back because some things got pushed back. But I will let you guys know.
Come on the day before. Come on that week, and plug it, and we'll make sure that if it's on a weekday when we're finishing the show, we'll come and raid you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And
cool.
we'll tweet about it as well, man.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you,
I
mate.
miss you guys. I'm glad that I was able to come in here.
It's nice to see you,
we like
Sinjin.
having you. Thanks.
It's always lovely when I see you pop up in the chat. So thank you, mate. See you later on.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Bret Michaels from Poison. That was Bret Michaels. Let us go.
Sinjin is one of the best. I mean, we found him on a raid.
Yeah.
What a happy accident that was.
Spencer says, why have you not asked why he has a Christmas tree up? How do you know that I haven't asked?
The mobile number you've called is currently
That's Nigel. This is the message that he left.
Hi Ian, it's Nigel. Hello Ian, it's Nigel. Call me back if you can get me on the show. Okay, bye Ian, bye.
Do the one before that.
Hi Ian, it's Nigel. Call me back if you can get me on the show. Okay, bye Ian, bye Ian.
One before that.
Hi Ian, it's Nigel. Can you get me on the show tonight? Call me back if you can. Thank you Ian, bye. Hi Ian, it's Nigel. Hello Catherine. Call me back if you can get me on the show, please. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
George, will you stop?
George,
will you stop being a dick?
George is throwing himself against
Stop
a locked cat flap.
George, heel.
Oh,
Here.
he's wagging his tail.
Come here. Now. What are you doing?
It's not going out time, Georgie.
Bedtime. Come on, have a little dozy doze. Come on, my baby boy. Baby boy, you've been on my mind.
Filled my fantasy. Oh, by the way, I've been listening to Mariah Carey's audiobook.
Oh, hang on. Was that actually
so good?
Sorry, 1 second. Sinjin, was that actually your wife in the chat? I thought it was someone doing a prank. Someone said that she was Sinjin's wife and that she loves filet of fish or something. And I thought I didn't call it out because I thought it was a prank. Where are you?
Hi.
I can't find you. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. That was your missus. There we go. Do apologise. Catherine, sorry, go on. Lauren O is his wife. Sorry, Lauren, I didn't realise.
Of course, Lauren O is married to Sinjin O.
Hang on a minute.
Makes perfect sense. Mariah Carey's book is so good. And I know that audiobooks are kind of cheating because you're not reading them.
Arise, VIP, Lauren O.
Beautiful.
You're a VIP.
I know it's cheating, but I do like hearing it in the voice of the person who's telling you their life story, right?
That's why I stopped listening to the Elton John one, because it was Tarquin Octa.
I know, and he does a good impression, but it's not him, is
Yeah.
it? The Elton John book was good. It's really good, but I would have rather had Elton. I don't think his voice can stand it, or he can be arsed, which is why I didn't do it. But that's also a good book. But the Mariah Carey one, brilliant. If you've got Audible and you've got a free credit, I would definitely go for it. And she bursts into song as well now and again.
Oh, she'd probably break in copyrights.
Well, she owns it.
Thank you, Wills United. I'm very tired. I feel very bloated. I've been struggling a bit today. And it's coming and going in waves. You know what I mean? It's coming and going in waves.
Yeah.
And I feel a little bit...
Manchester Gamer, £5. Is the book good? Did it give you emotions? That was Beyonce Emotions, wasn't it? Oh, but also Mariah. Sorry. What's going on with Nigel?
You know.
Looking at the thing, he's ringing us between 10 and 11, half 11 every time. But then he never picks up.
Pat's, it's not a very nice pizza. It turns out the vegan Domino's pizza isn't very nice. Who'd have thought? This is Patty. This is like I've just got crumbs everywhere. Pat's. No, darling, come on. No. Not for little girls. It's not for little girls. Isn't she beautiful?
She's lovely.
Please, can I have that pizza, Daddy?
No, because your guts are bad enough.
Please. No. Come here.
I love watching them work stuff out, though, don't you?
Come here, my darling. It's not for you. That's going to go in the bin after this. I'm not even having that for breakfast tomorrow. That's not so nice. Why do they want to sit on you more during the show?
Because I'm sitting on their chair and they don't. Look, she's just using me as a
She's going to come round to the pizza the other way.
She is. Patty.
Right. That's going in the bin. Are you taking your pizza home with you? Or are you
Bin it.
Bin it. Excuse me.
Oh, were we going to do pass the chat on? Oh.
I'm going to get this out of the way because it's annoying me. It's making me feel like a failure. Yeah, we'll do pass the chat on.
All right, so the rules of pass the chat on are people ring up. They stay on for as long as it takes for the next person. So it may be that you're on for 15 minutes because we can't put the phone down on you. Maybe you're on for 15 minutes. It may be that you're on for 30 seconds because the next person gazumps you. So if you want to give us a shout, the time is now. You can Skype TLNA or you can ring 0203 286 6370. And we don't know how long we'll have. Oh, you can repeat call as well. So if you start talking and we're halfway through a conversation and you get cut off, you can come round again and cut the other guy off.
Can I say hello? He may or may not be watching. My neighbour David.
Oh, yes.
Watches this show. Now, hello, David. Thank you for your lovely text. Yeah, boys would love that pumpkin. There you go. Save money on a text. My neighbour just texted saying, but I've been watching the show and you've introduced me to Twitch and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you. So there you go. So that is...
He's been growing pumpkins.
And he grows pumpkins. I don't know if he uses the allotment opposite. Maybe he does. His boy's gone to college now. And he said, would your boys like, or Catherine's girls... would your boys like the pumpkin? And I was like, yeah, totes, man. Right.
I'm doing the pumpkin.
Have you explained? So thank you, David. That's very kind. If indeed you are watching. So you explain past the chat on.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Well, here's the first call. We missed this.
So we don't know how long we'll have with you, but we can guarantee it'll be special.
Hello, Michael. We are, just to warn you, we are now in the realms of pass the chat on. So if we cut you off suddenly, please don't take it personally. The game has begun. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
How's it? You've started streaming. Is it BA_PT?
It is, yeah.
Can we get a shout out, etc., etc., etc.?
Tell us about your stream.
It's basically going to be sort of little workout sessions going on. Basically, gyms are in ruin. Entertainment industry is in ruin. So this has kind of become a safe haven for people to come to. So the plan is to be very inclusive to all people, all abilities, whether you've got a disability or you're able-bodied, that I'm going to develop sort of like training sessions for basically all kind of levels of physical activity. So if you're not used to it, we can start you off easy. If you're used to it, there'll be harder sessions for people as well.
Mhm.
So that's the direction I'm going to go towards, I think.
And it's all doable in a living room.
Yeah, everything will be in in your own environment. So it'll be more comfortable for people to do as well. Because all they'll be doing is me. They won't have any other sweaty bodies surrounding them passing COVID.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. My dad sent me a text earlier on saying he's going to the gym tomorrow. And I joined the gym and I used to go with my dad, although we'd be doing different routines or whatever. But it was just knowing that we were both going just gave me that extra impetus to go. And vice versa, if ever you're not feeling like it, if you know someone else is waiting for you to give them a lift, you go, right? But I don't fancy it yet. I'm not going back. I'm not ready.
I know that they're making them safer, but at the time like this, it's just things are so uncertain that every day you're living in like sort of the fear of what could happen. So it's a case of, well, I know Joe Wicks has done it, but Joe Wicks was doing it for kids, and adults have been doing it, but it's not designed for adults. Kids are more flexible, and the warm-ups wouldn't have been designed for adults. They're designed for kids, whereas adults need a lot longer warm-up time and cool-down time and etc.
Yeah.
So the reason and the theory behind it all is basically, I know there's a lot of people that are stuck inside, especially disabled people. I've spoken to a few that are going nuts.
I bet.
They've been the forgotten entity throughout all of this, I feel.
Yeah.
I actually I tweeted an MP yesterday because she basically asked a question, and it was a simple question that I'd been asking from the very start of all this. Why is there no sign language interpreter at all these news briefings that Boris Johnson and the scientists?
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. There's an obvious one.
Yeah. You see it with the Scottish government.
It's almost as if, I don't know, Boris Johnson will then, now that's been raised, will now get a friend who's never had any experience of sign language and has got a company that's worth £20,000 and will give them £50 billion. All this stuff that's coming out today about all these shitty little companies that have been getting billions of pounds.
And it hasn't been put out to tender.
And they've never had any experience.
No. I mean, the only theory I could have is that they're surplus to requirements and they're all doing cyber now.
Cyber. I think we should all do cyber. Turns out that's where it's at.
Don't forget, guys, we are playing past the chaton, and I know it's, it could be considered harsh, but if you want to interrupt Michael, 0203 286 6370, as soon as we see someone calling in, this call, however interesting it may be, ends. That's how it works. That's how it works.
It's a tough game.
I'll just say my next stream's tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
All right.
I'm not going to do any physical activity or exercise. It's just going to be talking through a little bit of basics about dieting. Because fundamentally, it all comes down to what your diet is.
Yeah.
And your daily lifestyle. That's the basic. That's
nice one, man. Good luck. I hope it works out and works out. We'll do some tweets and bits and pieces and stuff. So best of luck, man.
Thank you.
Nice to talk to you, fella. Take care. Bye-bye.
That's BAPT.
BA_PT. We just got him. We just bigged him up in the chat. I suddenly feel very, very flat.
I know what you mean.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on with you?
Is this Bret Michaels from Poison?
No. This is just another viewer.
Oh.
You're not just another viewer. You're a human being with emotions, with feelings, with loves, you've probably lost people. You've got experiences that I couldn't even begin to imagine.
I lost my granddad in 2010.
There you go.
But my grandmas are still alive. My grandmas are still alive. She's actually living in a care home in Peckham right now. and this COVID situation has really affected her way too much.
Mm.
We every time we go to visit her, we have to stand outside. She has to come outside, and we can only meet outside. We can't ever go inside and see how she's living.
And how does that make you feel?
I mean, as long as she is getting a decent lifestyle inside, it's all right. But she doesn't get to see anything of the outside world. I mean, she is wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
But it's just she could go further than where she's going.
Yeah, my mum's in a care home as well, and they're not. Mum calls them the inmates. They're not allowed out, and I get why they're doing it, and it's the right thing to do, I believe, at this situation. And my mum's care home hasn't had any COVID in it, and when we visit, we can only visit for half an hour. It can be a maximum of 3 of us, and we have to meet outside.
Yeah, it's only half an hour.
But it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. It's upsetting, but luckily my mum is kind of not quite aware of what is going on.
In these times, we all have to do a little more to make sure that everyone gets through it.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Do your bit. Do your bit.
It's just so upsetting. I just can't deal with it sometimes, because I wish, like, we used to always go. We used to always take her to the pub, and we would always have a Sunday lunch with her. You know what I mean? A Sunday lunch. And then now she can't even come out of her home. She's got dementia. Like, it's just so. Oh. But we just need some organisation in the government we've got to actually bring back the lives we lived before.
How do you propose they do that?
The thing is, with all these pharmaceutical companies, this is why we know the coronavirus is fake. And it's just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. That bit
I knew it.
yeah.
I knew it. Listen, when you told me your granddad died in 2010, I knew it was all bullshit. That's how long I've known that. Yeah, I don't believe you. That's how long I've known this phone call was bullshit.
German. He came over from. He was a refugee as a child during
Here we
World
go.
War II.
Here we go.
He was a refugee as a child during World War II.
As soon as
He
you said
came
my
over
granddad,
here, he
as soon
got
as you.
bullied by the English kids.
Here we go. And you faded your things down. So they can't hear you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. As soon as you said my granddad died in 2010, I knew the whole call was bullshit. I knew it. It was a good effort.
Also the fact that you've been laughing.
There we go.
There it is.
Go on, say it. I'm an effing what? I'm a disgusting C. Why is that? And he's hung up.
We've got his phone number. That's
So we'll call him
unfortunate.
back. Oh, mate, we got your phone number. He called me an effing disgusting C. George, I'm calling back a prick. Shush.
He won't answer.
As soon as he said his granddad died in 2010, I was like, okay, here we go.
Well, it's also laughing, wasn't he, all the way through it?
Hello? Hello? You're the disgusting effing C. Listen, I will let you have this conversation. Your microphone is to... He's going to burn my house down.
Oh,
Well,
that's
now you've said
unfortunate.
that-
Now that's threats to kill.
Now, what you missed there is he's threatened to burn my house down. I now have to pass your phone number on to the police, 0067. I now have to pass that phone number on to the police.
Oh, that was silly.
That was silly. Calling me an effing C? That's okay. I've been called worse. Threatening to burn my millionaire's house down?
Which millionaire?
I don't know. Let's call him back. I like this guy.
Meanwhile, George really wants out.
It's 0067. Silly Billy boy. I will have to pass your phone number 0067 on to the police because you threatened to burn my house down. But I will give you this opportunity to apologise. Or I'll pass your number on to...
Shit, Rylan.
Don't
You
cry.
crying?
He's crying because I'm a shit Rylan.
I mean, Ryland's a good Ryland, it's got to be said. There's only one.
Hello?
You mentioned
Who is
you were going to burn down my millionaire's house.
Yeah?
Why?
That wasn't me, though.
Yeah, it was.
Someone on your
Why?
phone. Sound like you.
What do you mean? We're just
Why
trying to
would-
have a good night here.
Why
You're
would you like
spoiling
to-
it with
well,
all
no,
your
yours-
depression
You-
and the sympathy you're trying to seek from 900 viewers. 900 viewers.
Give me your best
how's
shot.
it going being a shit Ryland Clark?
Give me your best shot. Give me your best shot. Give me your best
How is
shot.
it going being a shit Ryland Clark?
Really well,
I
thank
mean,
you.
to sit there and think you're a shit
Yeah.
Ryland Clark and you just keep going on and on and on about random bullshit that doesn't matter.
Random
when
bullshit
you're
that
just
doesn't
a shit
matter.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan? He really likes Ryland Clark, doesn't he? Does he
Or
know he's
Ryan-
married?
or Ryan Clark.
Ryland Clark Neal.
Hello?
Give me your best shot. 0067.
Yeah?
Give me your best shot
Best show or what?
of anger, whatever it is. Because so far I'm not really feeling it. Give me your best shot. Insult me. Hurt me.
You're just a shit Ryland Clark.
You've done that one. Give me something new.
What more do you want? What more do you want?
I want
what
more.
do you want?
I want
You're just
more.
A shit little Ryan Clark.
I
You just
want
sit
more.
there spouting off bullshit that
Yeah.
all your little followers, they just gouge it all up.
I don't think you know what the word gouge means, but okay. Carry on. Give me more.
What do you
Take it
mean
on from
gouge?
the...
You take something and you gouge things out of it like there's no remorse.
Okay, that doesn't make sense. You've done the Ryland Clark bit. Give me more. Take it to the next level, man, because you're repeating yourself. Come on.
Okay, when you say you want me to take it to the next level...
Take it to the
I
next
saw
level,
you
buddy.
Break down and lie to you. You were crying your balls out. You were crying
balls
your
out?
balls out. And now you're here on Twitch trying to make a return.
Are you all right?
Crying my balls out.
You don't sound fine. You sound very cross about something.
I'm not cross. I'm just having a good time.
It doesn't sound fun.
Okay?
He's gone again.
Oh, something I said.
Okay, well, that's enough of that guy. Crying my balls out.
He's afraid, isn't he? He's afraid
He's very scared. Very scared.
Yeah.
Very scared. Someone says in the chat, where did Ryland touch you?
Nowhere. I think that's the problem.
I like Ryland. He's a nice guy. I don't know him very well, but I work with him. If I'm a shit, I would love to be a shit Ryland because I think he's brilliant. One of the nicest people I've ever worked with. Hello, caller.
Very well, but I work with him. So I'm a shit out. I would love
Hello.
to be a shit Ryland.
Oh, sorry, I've not the first time I've done this.
Hello, caller.
You still there?
Yes.
Very much so, yes. How can we help you?
No, I just hoping it stopped that skip fire you were in just a moment ago.
Hey, don't you speak about Catherine Boyle like that.
No, I wouldn't dare do that.
Yeah, he sounded nice though, didn't he? That lad, nice.
No. Poor guy. Why does he have to do stuff like that?
He's very angry and he's very upset, and it's easy to take it. I guess he's talking about me crying on the jungle, and it's very easy.
He's jealous of you.
It's very easy to take that stuff out on people that aren't real, and I'm not real to him.
No.
I'm the guy from the jungle.
Some things really stood out for me. He thinks you're a millionaire. He thinks you're doing better than we probably are, but he wants to take you down a peg or two. This guy thinks he's punching up.
It doesn't. Stuff like that doesn't upset me. Here's the thing: that it's like small things that will upset me. If I'm feeling vulnerable and shit, Ryland Clark, you're living in a millionaire's house and now you're trying to make a comeback on Twitch. Well, those things don't really make sense, and they're not quite. None of them are quite true, and they don't really affect me. The smaller things would have more impact.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what, because then he'll call back and do them. He's got to write his own script.
Also, you've made quite an impression on him, haven't you?
Yeah. I wonder why he's afraid of emotion.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's upset because I cried on a TV show. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not upset.
Yeah.
That's the only person that should matter. I'm not upset.
Well, I'm glad about that, because you deal with some difficult subjects sometimes, and to get some. I don't know how to describe him, but
Twat.
He needs adjusting.
We get some good comments. The Smith said he tried to roast, he didn't even mash.
No.
PJ Banks, it's not really a burn, is it? And Dangra says, you're in the top 2 Ryland Clarks. Yes! And apparently the clip of me in the jungle talking about mental illness was just on Channel 5, was it? Oh, okay, right. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig.
I must admit, I had to look up Google Ryland Clark.
Well, I was thinking about Ryan Clark, who sounds like an excellent gentleman.
It was him, yeah, I know.
That guy.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, it was odd how that came on the edge of what the previous caller to him was. He's talking about his disabled mother in a chair, and how bad it was. That is sad.
There we go. It's all good. We're all good. Listen, thank you very much for your call. I think we're gonna give away. We'll do some more. We're going to give away. I got to remember, what did we give away earlier? That's the wrong thing. That Survivalists. Thank you. The Survivalists are sponsoring us this week. What a thrill it is! It's a great game. It's a frustrating game, but it's very, very satisfying. Hello, Patty. What are you doing? Why are you being such a weirdo? You are being such a knob. Hello, my darling.
She's a daddy's girl, that's
I love
why.
you so much. Can't count all the ways I love you, baby. So we gave away a Steam.
Hello. Come on.
And, he's calling back. No, we're done now, buddy. And we gave a PS4, didn't we? So, talk to me about the Survivalists while I put an Xbox One code and a Nintendo Switch code in the chat.
Okay, so you're washed up on a deserted island, or is it? You have to build your own camp, but how? Is that a monkey you see in that cage? What happens if you unlock it?
It becomes a pain in the arse, is what
Right,
I'm
well,
gonna tell you.
they do. You can train them up to do your bidding.
You can train them up, but they're just a pain in the.
I'd rather do it without the monkey, if I'm honest.
Yeah, the monkeys get on my nerves.
Because
not the pop group.
I haven't got time to be training anyone up. Anyway, that's what happens at the beginning of the
Xbox code, Switch code launched into the chat. Go. They are complete codes. Go.
Get it.
Get it. It's a really, really good game. It looks brilliant. It's modern, but it's got that wonderful retro feel about it, which I absolutely love. It is hours of fun. Probably a few more hours of frustration on top of it.
But
it
you
ain't
won't be able to
easy.
stop. It's that thing where you go, no, this again. But I must just have one more turn. I'm sure I'm going to get it this time.
It ain't easy. It's like a grown-up version of that bloody Animal Crossing thing. It's like
Animal Crossing with a story and some mild peril.
It's brilliant. Who got it? There's an Xbox code and there's a Switch code. It's 20 odd quid to pay for it, and we're giving it away free. We're giving a copy away. We did the Steam version earlier on.
Pogs
we
one.
got the Switch one, Dangra, 1996. Well done. Has anyone grabbed the Xbox version? Has anyone grabbed the Xbox version?
Pogs one and anyone else who missed out, we'll be doing it all again tomorrow.
Do it all tomorrow. We're doing it all this week. We're giving them away. We're doing it all every day this week. Well done, Dangra. Has anyone... Here's the thing, there may be no Xbox users online. They're both gone. Who got the Xbox version? Who got the... If you do get it, pop in and just say, yeah, I got it.
Just so we know.
Just so we know. But thank you, Survivalists. We're giving them more away this
Also, let us know what you
week.
think when you've had a go.
I'm gonna say so. I play Xbox One, but please can I politely request that you stop crying your balls out? Yeah, Spider, I will take that on board. Thank you. PJ says, I would grab the Xbox version, but I can't be asked to get out of bed. I respect that. 34sp.com, web hosting, domain names. It's we're going to do a competition next week with them where we're going to give away 3 years of
web hosting
for free. And they are, as we've said before, an ethical web hosting company. There ain't too many of the internet company or online digital companies that are particularly ethical. I'm thinking there's a lot of stories about gaming companies that are, what's it called? Is it called crunching? When you say to everyone, right, we're going to work 7 days a week to get this game finished. Sorry, going off on a tangent. Anyway, 34SP aren't like that. As we've said, when Corona kicked in, they said straight away, everyone can work from home. And really early on, they said, you can all work from home for the rest of the year. Let's talk about it in January. Yeah. Let's see where we are and let's see how that goes. They're really good. 34sp.com. Go and have a look. And if you've got a little side hustle you're thinking of doing, or you want to play around building a website, might as well go and do it, because you can get 3 months free web hosting with the code TLNA, right? You go on there, you put everything you want in the basket, you check out and type in the code TLNA, you get 3 months free web hosting. So if you want to just play around building websites, you can use their web hosting and kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah, it's worth a little go, isn't it?
It's worth a little go. Poseidon Safety Management, Devon and Cornwall, is a whole lot safer thanks to Nick. Nick is the brains behind Poseidon Safety Management, and he's such a nice guy as well, such a lovely guy. Zeus wouldn't like the cat. Zeus is scared of cats, because cats is cool. But Devon and Cornwall is a whole lot safer because of the work that Nick and his team of human beings and dogs and cars are putting in place. The chances of you needing a security company in Devon and Cornwall, well, if you live outside of Devon and Cornwall, I would suggest the chances are slim to none. If you're in Devon and Cornwall, I would suggest the chances are slim to medium. But it's good to know if you do live there, and I know we have some people that live there, it's good to know. Pog says, I can't believe I missed the Steam giveaway. What game was it? Right, well done. It's good to know that there are people out there working for money, volunteering for free to make the community better. And just keep that name in mind, Poseidon Safety Management, because you never know. You never know when you might need them, okay? And at Poseidon Safe on Twitter. Now, it's very funny. If you follow at Poseidon Safe, you will have seen him arguing with Richard Gregorian.
There's a feud.
From gelaw.co.uk. There's kind of a feud, but I think apparently they agreed on something.
Well, he's agreeing to let his dog bite Richard Gregorian. Isn't that the plan?
Oh, is that it?
He's going to give him a bite suit, apparently.
Terry says, a velociraptor tried to eat me in Exeter and Poseidon saved my life. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I don't know. Ian, you came in like a crying ball.
Came in like
Can you make a new
crying
TLNA
ball.
t-shirt with, I cried my balls out on TV and all I got was this lousy... I've still got my balls! I don't know where this rumour of me crying my balls out... Does he mean
You'd
bald...
have to cry very hard, wouldn't you?
Does he mean bawled my eyes out? Is he confused? He confused a lot of words there. Like gouge doesn't mean what he meant.
But then he doubled down, didn't he? The lot of the dickery.
Because he was as thick as pig shit. 00... I'm going to write... Let me... I can...
Highlight,
and we can change his name to... Add contact... Thick as pig shit...
Brackets, loves Ryland Clark.
Loves Ryland Clark. There we go. Thick as pig shit.
In fact, we should give Ryland a call and let him know.
Pass his number on.
Yeah.
Pass his number on. Thank you, Richard. We really appreciate the support. It was nice to see you in the lunch today, and I mean it was nice. I wish you'd worn trousers. That's not a joke. That's not even a joke. Let's take this little call. Yes?
Hello?
Hello? Who is this, please? I can't hear you very well. It's very muffled.
Hello?
Hello? It's very muffled.
Let me see if I can make
Do
that
it.
better.
Do it. Do it.
Hello, can you hear me better?
We can hear you better. We missed your name. What was it?
Castle. You can call me Castle.
Cathal.
Castle.
Castle.
Like a castle.
Okay. All right, Castle. I like it. How you doing, man? What can we do for you?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call in. This is my first time ever seeing y'all stream, and I just say I love both of y'all's hair.
Mine's a little bit... I think Catherine is winning the hair stake.
We both need a haircut, let's be honest.
No, I had a haircut last week.
Oh, well, I definitely need a haircut.
This is my new hairstyle. I've got a new hairstyle for the first time. I just slept on it. It was good earlier, then I slept on it. Thank you, Castle.
Well, how's your hair? We'd love to know.
My hair, I just got it cut for the first time since quarantine, so it's been like 6 months.
Wow.
And I like it. I got something new done.
I was going to say, it gives you the absolute ideal opportunity to try something different. So what are you going for?
I shaved I got what is it called? And I kept all the top long and then cut everything on the bottom. I don't know what it's called. Like the Beckham, like the David Beckham, I guess.
Okay.
Short back and sides.
I love that. This is a new hairstyle for me, having it slick back. Normally I would have it short and kind of spiky, but I'm enjoying it. And Catherine is always playing around with her hairstyles.
Mm.
Always.
I love to change it up.
I love this red look. It's so cute.
Maybe he's looking at the picture of Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels, he can change his hair. He can change his hair very, very often.
Have you seen Rock of Love starring Bret Michaels, Castle?
I don't know what that is. I might be a little bit too young for that.
Oh, God, no. It's bloody awful. It's just a terrible, terrible dating show from about 12 years ago. And it's... I've only just discovered it on Amazon. And it's hideous. It's everything that is wrong with television.
Ooh, yeah, dating shows are the worst to try to make any sense of.
This is a dating show with added desperation and shamelessness. You can only imagine the kind of things these women are doing to get his attention.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. So whereabouts are you, Castle?
I'm from the USA in Texas.
Oh, not our only Texas.
No.
Gemma's in Texas.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, not the only Texas viewer that we have. Whereabouts in Texas?
Central Texas.
Okay, I like it. Keeping it nice and vague, just in case we invite ourselves over and then come and kill you, which we might do. We won't. We only killed one viewer before, and that was an accident. I didn't know that. I thought they were blanks. That's all.
Oh my God!
It was a robbery that went wrong. And how come you found us, Castle? Are you a regular Twitch viewer, or maybe a streamer yourself?
I just started viewing on Twitch lately, and I'm gonna start streaming probably next year when I get the equipment. So
Okay.
I saw y'all and I was like, who are these two people? They both seem attractive. Let me click on them.
Like this.
And that's how we get them.
And that's how we get
Flirty fishing.
Yeah, it's catfish, because now we can rip our masks off and it's two hideous old crones. And are you enjoying the show? Because this is a weird show in that it's a phone-in show, but it's about nothing. We don't really discuss politics unless someone wants to discuss politics. We talk a little bit mental health. We just kind of sit and talk bollocks.
It's whatever comes up,
Yeah, it's just I've never seen this format before on Twitch, so it was very interesting. I was like, oh, this is, and I was like, why not call in? I've never called in anywhere. They seem like fine, normal people. Why not?
Well,
hey, listen, let me ask you a question then. Can I ask you a really boring technical question? Don't worry, it's not about the audio. This setup, right, of just the two of us sat side by side facing the camera, would you say that setup is okay? Would you say that setup is exciting? Or would you say that setup is a little bit dull? And be really honest.
Because we're open to suggestions at this point.
I honestly like the setup. I think it wouldn't work if y'all weren't attractive, but y'all are attractive people, and y'all are British, so it works for me because I'm an American.
And Castle, can I ask, I'm going to ask you a personal question. feel free to not answer if it's too personal. Are you attracted to both ladies and both gentlemen?
I only go gentleman, but I can know when a woman's beautiful. So.
Oh,
okay.
His eyes aren't painted on. They work.
Because I go both ways. That's all I'm saying. I swing both ways. Not so much these days, but I swing both ways. There's a cat, Pats. So, you know, just if anybody's... No, don't... I tell you what, I've had a couple of people... This is weird, Catherine, right? I talked to Castle, you won't know this, but I'm a drug addict, and I relapsed a few weeks ago, and I talked about it, and I'm back, teetotal, tea with just a T. And I've had a couple of people DM me on Instagram going, Ian, guys, right, I really appreciate your honesty in that podcast about your relapse. And God damn it, you're so hot as well.
Oh, get him when he's vulnerable.
And it's like, Jesus Christ, man. You know, I'm it's a podcast.
Men. That is men.
It's a podcast where I bare my soul and stuff. I bare my soul, not my arsehole. And it's like, I thought that was so brave you, Wade. I just think you're a real inspiration. And God damn it, you're so hot. And if you ever want to meet for a cop, get out of here.
Do you know what I get on my Insta DMs? Just blokes going, hey. That's all they say. Hey.
Oh, is that it?
And then just go, no.
Is that it?
Hey.
Well, Castle, listen, we're about to come to an end, actually. Look, it's nearly midnight. We're going to do a raid. Maybe if you want to stick around, we try and raid nice people that are doing, you know, kind of interesting, strange stuff as well. So you might find someone else you like if you want to stick around. Try and call us earlier in the show next time. It'd be really nice to talk to you.
Yeah, definitely. When do y'all stream? What's your schedule?
5 nights a week, 9 p.m. till 12 UK time.
I don't know what... I know that I think that is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, but I don't know what... I guess Central is... Maybe it'll be 4 in Central. I don't really know.
We're just coming up to midnight now, so...
But also, we're going to change the clocks here soon as well, so that's going to bugger everything up.
Google it, Castle. Google it.
Yeah, it's about to be 6 here, so it's going to be midnight there.
Okay, yeah, so we're 6 hours ahead.
Hey, if you follow us, then you'll get a notification, won't you?
Follow us, man. You've got to follow us. You know it.
But yeah, 5 nights a week we'll be here.
Looking forward to speaking to you again soon, Castle. Thanks a lot for the call.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Take care. Bye-bye. You
Night.
all have a good day. What a phrase. You all have a good day. You all have a good... I love it.
All of us. Y'all.
I love it. Here's the thing, one of the things America does better than Britain. God, the service. The service is so good, isn't it?
Well, apart
Y'all
from
have a good day.
Apart from that one bus driver in San Francisco who just told me... Francisco.
Muller.
It was
Is his name Muller? David Muller.
Shut up. Oh, you know, I didn't say that. We're standing
Lick your face.
No, bugger off. So we're standing at the side of the road and we wanted to go to Presidio where my sister was living in San Francisco. Me and her housemate, both of us dressed up for Halloween. Okay, so it's Halloween night. You'd think that it was jolly times. San Francisco loves Halloween, right?
It loves it.
Anyway, bus doors open. Hello, does this bus go to the Presidio? Do you know what he said to us? Just get on the effing bus.
Okay.
Maybe he was in character.
So one...
As a serial killer.
You have one example...
Yeah.
...of bad service in the whole of America,
Mm-hmm.
and so now you hate America.
I don't say I hate America.
You make me puke.
I don't hate America. I like America. But the service thing, if you're not tipping...
You're shitting.
You may not get the service you're expecting.
We're doing all right. We're on the front page, and compared to everyone, we're holding our own.
Uh-huh.
We're holding our own. Thank you, everyone. Charlie says, as a straight non-drug addict, drag addict.
A drag addict.
I want to be a drag adder.
Oh.
It's just ridiculous. Right, we're going to find...
We'll find someone for you to follow.
Stick around. It's going to be... We've had a really good run of people recently. Thank you, everyone who called in tonight. It's really appreciated. Really, really appreciated.
Yeah, the guy from last night was an absolute delight.
Oh, wasn't he lovely?
I don't think anyone can replace Sinjin in my heart, though, when it comes to excellent finds.
I'm getting bored of that guy. I'm only joking, mate.
We'll never get tired of you.
I've got to carry on playing that spooky game that he recommended.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so let's have a little look. Bar with Emily, no. We don't tend to go for the kind of the booby hot pants type streams. There's loads out there. If you want to find them, absolutely great.
They don't tend to have trouble attracting followers, do they, really?
No, then what's this? What is that?
Taipei Streamer House.
Be right back. Oh, well.
Oh.
Oh, well, Taipei. Pats, can you get out of the way, mate?
Patsy!
Oh, look, there's us! I thought we could go, oh, there's a stream with a cute cat. Oh, that's my cat.
That's your cat.
Let's go and see those guys. They look great.
And that's how we get them.
Pats,
Would you mind, darling? This
is what I'm dealing with.
This is what cats do.
Pats, because that's square shape. Pats, please don't have a bath there, love.
Patty, come on. What's this?
Outrageous scenes.
What's this?
Outrageous scenes.
She's not moving.
All right, well, I'll have to look over.
By the way, Friday we're going to do the ban hammer, and we've got 6 unban requests to consider at this point. There'll be more by then. It's going to be quite a session.
Here we go. What's this? Austin Show auditions.
Girl, copyrighted.
Yeah, take the cake.
$50 to kick, $50 to bring back, $10 to mute for 5 minutes.
What does this mean?
I don't know. We're not going to raid this, but I don't know what this is.
Crazy. I made that when I was younger. I thought I was like, I'm going to kindulate my pillow. I don't know why.
Gondex streams just chatting. I don't like that. It's like I've walked into.
Hell yeah, girl.
It's like I've walked into a really cool party and I'm totally in the wrong place.
Yeah, let's go and sit on the stairs.
Yeah, totally in the wrong place. Who's this young lady? Miss Fire. Or we get in trouble if they play music, so we won't do there. Soraya Official, I miss you. Oh,
music.
I don't like it when there's music. It causes us.
What are you doing, Patty? She wants her seat back. That's what it is.
Feast your pies on this.
Uh-oh.
I think it's food. Oh, but now, Catherine, whenever I've come round and you've cooked, why have you not dressed like this?
I'm not encouraging you to feast your pies on me.
You need to dress. And also, the same applies to me. Same applies to me. I could dress better when I'm cooking for you.
Dresses up for cooking.
No, but no pixel. Supreme Overlord of...
Cats.
There's a cat!
We're in.
Positive energy, focused, intrepid, intergalactic traveller.
Our department. This is our
Space
department.
Boy. We're going to raid Space Boy. He's got a cat.
Oh, look at that cat.
Oh, you beautiful beast. That's a big old one.
Thank you for the 5 months in the tier 2, man.
This is going to be a good one.
Kind of you. Appreciate it, bro.
This is going to be a good
He's
one.
going to like this. If you are going to go in,
be nice.
Be cool. I know you will.
Let's blow his mind. 640. Let's see if we can take him over 1,000.
He's going to love this, honestly.
We're going to take him over 1,000 with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you tonight at 10. Don't forget podcasts and all of that rubbish.
Good night.
We will see you later. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How did cats get so tiny compared to other cat-like animals? I don't know, but they are. Yeah, it's weird. Miniature panthers and mini lions and stuff.
Dog breeds that are barely smaller than like a wolf.
Damn! Yo, that is a big old host. What's good, dude?
That is a huge host. What's going on? That is a massive raid. What's up, guys? How you doing? I don't want to botch this name. I don't want to fuck this name up. Iain Lee?
Yes.
Don't tell me I fucked the name up. Is it just Iain? Is it just Iain with an I in it? Please tell me it's just Iain with an I in it.
Chat rules, don't be a dick.
Oh, I didn't fuck the name up. One of my biggest fears is like, am I gonna fuck the name up? Or am I gonna fuck the name up? Wait a minute, I know you. I know this face. Wait, what? How do I know you?
What?
I'm Googling you, bro. I'm fucking Googling you.
I like this guy.
Bro, oh my god, everybody's on Twitch now, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool. Dude, thank you for the host. Thank you for the host. What's good, man? Man, I love the internet. You're hosting me because of the cat. It's so free.